it's like, man.
But that's how you make money though too, because I studied this finance shit. That's real.
That's true.
What's up, everybody? I just started it.
Okay.
Just because I don't know. I felt like clicking the button. I was standing up. I don't want to bring the mouse around here and fucking do the.
Let me go get my wallet.
Fuck the intro. Count the money. Let's go. That's what. That's what.
That's the new talk.
No, that's what. Mr. Certified said one time, and it's always stuck with me. So I'll just
fuck the intro that's counting the money.
Yeah.
That fool's always talking about money though. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Dude.
Shout out to Certified, dude. It's been a while,
bro. That dude is always talking about
Rainier, dude. He used to drive out to the North County shit before anyone else did, because he thought it was like free money, and he'd come and he'd never win the tournaments and shit. And we're like,
that's hilarious.
it is pretty funny. He's always like, oh, I don't want to let anyone from San Diego know about this place because I need to try to at least like win one pot, and he could like never do it. He'd just like get like right outside.
That's an epidemic in the FGC. Chris G would go to fucking tournaments, and all these big names would show up at these rando tournaments that have bonuses, right?
Yeah.
And then they would just win rent money and go home.
Yeah.
And nobody knew about the tournament, therefore fucking up the FGC. He's like, why would I want to increase my chances of losing? And I'm like, bro, you are shooting the FGC in the foot. You are the worst type of culture member.
No, I don't think that. I think that's the baggage that comes with trying to monetize it to a certain extent, because I think once you introduce money to it and like, oh, I'm gonna try to make a living off of playing these games instead of, you know, having to work for a living. Fuck that. I want to do something that I like. I never have to work a day in my life. I don't know whoever fucking said this was a fucking idiot, but
here's the argument. Here's the kind of
no. But do you know what I'm saying?
I
like,
do.
Because
bro, I had 2 jobs. We just talked about the fact that I know,
jobs, but
right.
Because there are people trying to do that in the FGC, that's what leads to them not talking about tournament here or there, so they can go and try to get the money because they need the money, and if there's more competition there, then they won't. But
right.
it at one point it went away from, let's see who the actual best is, and like, I want as many people to go to this as possible because I want to be the best. It's not like that anymore. It's like, where's my bag? I need to get my bag. I need to find some little tournament I can poach the money off of from these fucking
Here's the
wasters.
thing that y'all fools keep on. I'm realizing this after doing 3 years of content, which y'all fools are not recognizing. You're from a different era. You're from an era of arcade. We went to arcade to beat people's asses.
Kind of, yeah, sure.
You know
we
what I
all
mean?
played games in arcades for sure, and new people don't. But
So
the thing is that we, I mean, I started going to fucking fighting game shit. Like, real tournaments was 2010.
That's fine, but here's what I'm saying to you. Like, for instance, right? There are these fucking geniuses on Earth. That's what I like to call them. You remember Rocket Raccoon? When fucking Iron Man said some crazy shit to Rocket Raccoon, and Rocket was like, bro, relax. You're only a genius on Earth.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's my shit. These fools are only one-game wonders out here. And they focus on that game only because they want to win this tournament series and come home with the money. Bro, when you saw Mena RD go home with $250,000, bro, the shit changed forever. It changed forever. When, what's his name? Sonic was winning 10 to 12,000 here and there. That was cool. But, like, Sonic Fox, at one time, by the time Sonic Fox was 18 to 19 years old, he had already accumulated $250,000, bro. He had enough money on the East Coast to buy a house. He was 19.
Okay. But isn't that like the exception, not the rule? Like,
why are
like everyone trying to?
But the opportunity was out there. He just kept on dominating.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. He's the exception.
I think what you're kind of saying too is like, we come from a generation where like pride and like winning was like,
you brought that home with you.
That's what you brought home.
Yeah.
Or for me, even learning something. Oh fuck! Like, in this situation, do this next time instead of that. I would hold that as a victory, dude. Like, that was my pot. But now it's like,
I think most people still live in that world. It's just like
there's a new generation though. I think
it's like these fucking.
Yeah.
It's like now. Honestly, when you talk about this like big FGC money shit, it just reminds. Dude, okay, so this is kind of funny. I never listened to any Andrew Tate thing in my entire life. I didn't even know who he was until like a day ago, right?
When fucking Greta Thunberg dragged his motherfucking
hold on. But I watched this video like a week before he got arrested or something. I was talking to Daywalker about it at the New Year's Eve thing, and I was like, it was the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. I was like, why would anyone even, like, how is this guy like a guru for men whenever he's talking about like yachts and supercars and shit, and like
Regular news.
I was like, who are you fucking talking to? You know what I mean? So like, I almost feel like if we're sitting here talking about the like 4 people that can make money playing fighting games, it's like we're not really talking to the
But here's the thing.
That's selling the dream to all these kids.
It's bullshit though.
Andrew Tate's selling the dream, dude. If you fucking if you make your wife make you 2 cups of coffee, you'll get a yacht, dog. That's you know what I'm saying?
I'm serious. He's not like, when you say this shit, I was like, this is the fucking stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Here's what I'm saying.
I was like, is he talking to 12 people? Like, what the fuck? Why does this video have so many
Jeff
views?
Bezos, Bill Gates,
Yeah, I was like,
Barack Obama. Who the fuck are you talking to, bro?
I was like, bro, this is the stupidest shit. I was like dying inside. I was like, it's so stupid.
It's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb.
I mean, he might have had a little bit of a finger on the pulse of like maybe how men think about certain things, but it wasn't in the majority. It was a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah,
and his ideas of like about women are kind of silly too. It's just
bro, his ideas on women are fucking out of this world. I think he said one thing about the dichotomy between men and women that made sense. He's like, men and women think differently because of the fact that we are more powerful physically, right, by nature. He's like, listen, I'm a man. All these dudes are men. If you get into a fight as a girl, you're not doing that much damage if you're untrained.
No.
You know what I mean? But even you, let's say you weren't trained at all. You never did any martial arts in your life. And you waylaid somebody. They're going to feel it. If you hit them right, you can fucking knock them out. You can break an eye socket. You can do all types of crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's different when a man fights. So, therefore, he said, our minds are different when it comes to approaching violence. Y'all would be quick to take off your earrings and do some shit where a dude might be like, hey, yo, chill. Because this shit might get real.
Consequences.
There are consequences.
There's some fucking
real consequences if
yeah.
I decide to fucking put my foot in this dude's chest
and
he doesn't wake up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's some real... Yeah, bro, I've seen many of videos where dudes one-shotted somebody like an older dude, and that was
hit the ground,
hit the ground,
It's dangerous.
Done.
It's really dangerous.
Done, bro. Like, so...
Well, I don't even know. I mean, it's like... I think he even says more stuff. I think there's some stuff that's like, okay, like, yeah, you're just like speaking the obvious. It's like, this isn't like guru level.
No, exactly. But
it's
he
like,
mixes in he's created a bit. Yeah. And he mixes in the bit, but then says some real shit to keep it.
Let me stop for a second. Yeah. We go to keep on talking this shit. I need you to shut the fuck up. Let me explain to you.
My platforming him or something?
No, nigga, no, fuck, no, none of that shit. You are latchkey, hardworking, growing up with certain things. For you, certain things are common sense. I'm a teacher. There are a bunch of fucking idiots in the world that don't know what you know, and they're so far removed from consistency, taking care of others, and other shit that you don't understand. Clueless, Rico.
Yep.
Clueless.
Sure.
Not sure. You work on a farm. You don't know. I work with teeth. I'm a student. I work with students all the time.
I'm agreeing with you. What are you saying?
Oh,
I'm saying sure is not like a...
Oh, my bad.
Like, yeah. I agree with you. Yeah, no.
But like, fam, this shit is crazy how dumb some people are, bro.
People are stupid, and it's alarming, but
it's alarming. Let's move on.
What was that? Those 2 guys that had that podcast that they had Andrew Tate on.
Fresh and Fit or whatever. Yeah.
So it's these 2 dudes that are kind of the same a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of same the same Andrew Tate mentality. But this is how
like in the manosphere.
Yeah, the red pill.
My brother
bullshit.
was into it, and he sent me one, and he's like, "Watch this, dude. This was so good." I watched 30 minutes of it, cringing. I was like, "How is anyone?"
Dude, it's like, who are these guys? No,
okay, people out there.
Hold on,
this is
like
real.
maybe if you're in a certain. Maybe there is a group of people that would speak to them, but it doesn't make any sense to me.
No, not to me either.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck is
Can I tell you who it applies to? Men that grew up without father figures. People that weren't taught the game by fools. Like my dad was taken out of my life at a point, but I had pastors, I had older brothers, I had uncles. When you have no OGs to teach you game, and you run into situations with women, with money in the workforce and in life, and you have no one to give you guidance to chill. We were just joking about this shit, me and my cousin the other day. My cousin's like, oh, it's 12 o'clock, I got to sleep in. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I was like, Uncle Trevor was there? He's like, yeah. You know what Uncle Trevor does with me? The moment we went to Jamaica, I was on vacation. Not even vacation, my dad had died. But we were doing shit around the thing. Bro, it was 5 o'clock. The sun just came up. My uncle came in the room and said, yo, get up. Man not for sleep when the sun is out. What do you mean, man not for sleep? Bro, no, bro, get up. You know what I mean? And that shit always stayed with me. I'm up early all the time because there was somebody that planted a seed about
it is funny. We're doing this at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean,
it's true.
We wake. I mean, what time did you wake up?
5 o'clock this morning.
Bro, I've been up, son. It's just crazy.
Maybe they're talking to people who sleep.
It's different.
Sleep past 10:30. Maybe that's what
it's true. It's true.
Yo, my son. What are you talking about? My son is already at work. He works 10-hour shifts, bro.
But he listens. He's Andrew Tate is his guru or what?
Bro, I'll punch the shit out of that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like who's eating this shit up like breakfast?
I want to say it's a lot of incel type people, dude.
Yeah,
but he's not talking to them.
He is.
But he's giving them. He's
talking about, a female got called and that's why she said this yacht. I had to buy it. It's like, who's buying a yacht? What the fuck are you talking about?
He's selling them the dream that you don't have to be smooth talking, good looking.
No, he's not selling them the dream. He's selling them his like product. That is,
it's a bullshit life.
Buy my 12-month recreate yourself plan for $1,000 or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, that's what he's fucking
bro.
doing.
How many
but that's
billions
the last
of people?
Hope, you know, Andrew Tate is it. If this doesn't work, dog, like it's like
he's the final stop, dude.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it though. Some guys are so fucked in their head now. It's like that sounds like a good idea.
No one goes to Andrew Tate. They wind up there.
When all
they
roads
stumble
lead
into
to
the
Taylor,
room.
Hey, let's go to.
I think we took a wrong turn somewhere.
There's nowhere else to go. Just like,
that fucking shit is hilarious.
That's how I think about it though, because I'm like, seriously, you watch it and you're like, to me it's funny. And Your Mom's House had him on there, Tom Segura, and he was, but it was like a bit. He was like, and they were laughing because they know, they're like, dude, you're fucking funny because we know you're fucking with people. But people are buying into it too.
Yeah,
it definitely seems like it's a facade. Or
it's
like
a bit.
It's a you know.
Some of it's true. I'm sure he believes some of it.
Yeah,
but some of it's so outlandish that you're like, that has to be
true.
true.
You wouldn't wear those dumb little weird tight sweaters if you weren't.
Look at you, but
I saw this picture of him like this guy's supposed to be like the manliest man in the world. He's wearing a fucking girl sweater. I was like, it's like wearing like fucking girl shoes and shit. It's like
to them, that's fashion though.
Yeah, whatever, man.
It's weird. No,
I don't know how that could be like the quintessential 21st century man. I guess. I mean, whatever. I mean, I don't know. I think men look a little tougher than having a clean cut face.
I will say this about the dude. I will say this about the dude. Did you guys see the video where he got one of the trolls that talked shit on him on his YouTube videos to come out and spar with him?
Oh, he the fuck out.
Fuck this dude.
He's like a world.
No, he's a kickboxer, right?
Yeah, he was a kickboxer.
Man, he knocks this dude out.
I bet he does.
With headgear on and shit. Like they're just sparring and he just gets him one good one. The fool hits the ground. He's like, "Get up, dog." And like I was like, "No."
We just started.
Yeah,
really?
I was like, okay, I respect that actually. Like,
well, yeah, I mean, if you can win a kickboxing championship,
but here's why I don't respect that. Right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck have you trained with like fucking Buakaw? Would you go fuck with a troll? You trained amongst giants.
Yeah, I mean,
to prove a point, right?
Well, there's
you can beat him.
There's big ass roided out dudes that walk up to Chuck Liddell and are like, I could knock your ass out.
Didn't that happen? Didn't that happen with
people just want to fight?
I remember I watched.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I watched a video a long
Test your
time
strength.
ago.
Right.
It was a YouTube video, and it was some guy being like, "I'll fucking choke Joe Rogan out," and he's like, "Let's come to the gym."
Joe Rogan?
And then he fucking bodied him, dude.
No, bro.
He had this he had the little like wrestler ear gear on, so his like ears didn't get fucked up, and he fucking just ragdolled this guy.
Right.
Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan beat him, right?
He fucked him up.
Yeah.
No, Joe Rogan can fight for real.
He's a black belt,
bro.
Like
He's a couple of martial arts.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you really.
Bro, have you ever seen him? Did you ever see that one video? There was a short.
That's a great
where
one.
he was doing some kicking drills.
Oh,
and the shit was singing. Pow! I was like, oh.
Nah.
No, bro.
That's a one and done kick.
Right, that's your whole rib cage going home, bro.
I'll break a couple ribs.
Yeah, bro. I was like, nah, fam.
Or it'll hit you like in the solar plexus and like send you straight to hell.
But I was always shocked by that, though.
Inner thigh, though.
Just the amount of normal dudes that'll walk up to a dude that's lethal and be like, "I'll fuck you up, dog." Like it's this weird mentality that dudes have sometimes. It's like
it's weird,
especially if you got a little bit of muscle on you. You're like,
I would have tested.
Yeah, you're like,
you know what they say about those muscular dudes? Thanks for making a map for showing me exactly where I can hit you. That's what my sensei used to say.
It is weird how people do have like, I don't know. I always used to say this shit whenever people were like too willing to like eager to fight. Like I remember I had a cousin. It was a girl, and she was always trying to like fight bitches at bars and shit.
I
just was just like, it was ridiculous. She was like insane. Like, I don't know if she has like CTE or some shit, but I was just like. I was like, it must be fun to fight if you can't hurt anyone. And she was like,
that's hard. Bro.
I know. And she was like, this guy's fucking talking shit. I was like, God damn, I'm talking shit. It's like, oh yeah, let's just like punch these people. I'm not going to break my hands because I can't fucking break anything with them.
Stop throwing grapes at fucking walls, you stupid asshole. Like, go sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, if you don't got the body or the strength for that shit, don't do it.
Well, no, it's just like, if you could really hurt someone, it's not like, oh, I want to fucking fight this bitch. She's mad dogging me over there on that bar stool. It's it's just like you're just telling me like how like weak you are in a way. You know what I mean? Or how harmless you actually are. Because if you could really fucking could beat someone to death, you wouldn't go around fighting people.
This is not natural. I'm not double jointed. This happened in the dojo. You understand? My finger's straight. It's fucked up. You see how it's like
just gelatin,
jelly and all that shit. Let me tell you something. I've broken ribs before. If you've broken ribs or put people in arm bars or put someone's body in a position where it cannot move or it will die, you move in the world a little bit differently. I think.
Well, it's a little responsibility.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I've always said it. You're like a subtle superhero. Yeah. When you can fucking. Yeah, when you can put someone in a situation where they can't get out, that's a superpower, dog. Like,
yeah, bro.
That's responsibility.
If I'm trained and you're not, and you pull something on me and I get it away from you, you're fucked.
Like, it sounds stupid, but we all used to roll. We never took it. Rico would train. I never took any classes or anything, but I learned a couple things from them, and I walk around this world like, someone step up. Like, I'll fucking choke your ass the fuck out. Like,
you know, there's like random killers out there, so don't.
No, for
don't
sure.
Get too
but like, I think real recognizes real, and a killer can not like I'm a killer, but like I can recognize when someone is a killer.
Yeah.
And some of these
they
dudes
have like cauliflower ears.
Yeah,
and shit.
there's some marks. They wear a certain shoe. You're like,
we gotta start soon. I know, but let me add to that story. My sensei gets bad driven on the road. Not even the main one, not a Hanshi, not the head of the school. One of his fucking students from years ago. He pulls and chases the guy into a corner. He gets out to fuck the guy up. The guy fires 6 shots at him.
Damn, son.
Shoots up his shit. Doesn't hit him though, right? They go to court later, right? The guy's lawyer finds out that my sensei's a black belt. Brings that shit up in court. The judge asks a question. This is a question. What would you have done to him had you gotten to him? This is a Florida.
Why were they getting into it? What was the deal?
Because the guy cut him off on the highway. This is road rage.
You just blacked out or what?
Yeah, you know what I mean? He nearly made him crash. So he was like, he chased him, right?
Yeah.
And the guy pulls a gun, blah, 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 whatever. The judge says, what would you have done to him had you had gotten to him? Because he was out of the car reaching towards him. He's like, I'd have fucked him up. And they were like, case closed, case dismissed. Y'all go home. Because in Florida, the moment you become a black belt, you're considered a lethal weapon. Yeah. And if you had gotten to him, this man does not know any martial arts. They also have that
stand your ground type rule. So like,
in Florida, they got to set. So they were based. You're a gun. He's a gun. Yeah. He has a gun. You're a gun.
It was a self-defense.
It was a self-defense thing. Wow. Nobody really got injured. It was only property. Both of you motherfuckers go home.
Well, maybe that was the way it should have panned down. I guess if no one got hurt. Right?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's crazy, though.
You were trying to kill him.
Yeah, you were going to kill him.
Yeah.
If you had gotten to him,
it is weird, though.
You'd have fucked him up.
I'm not too prone to road rage, but I've never really been in too crazy of a situation. But it seems like because you're driving fast and you know, like, any little slight fuck up, it's like putting your life at risk. That if someone does something stupid, it makes you, like, irrational.
Yeah.
You just, you know.
Well, and I'm a type of person, too, where... How did they react afterwards? If they throw the I'm sorry up, or
or they're like, fuck
but if they give you the fuck, you're like, I'm gonna fuck. Right.
It's crazy though because it's like you enter some trance, you know, because like men, like in general, like they're pretty logical creatures.
Right, but when you see red,
yeah, you know what I mean, like
bro,
you know, unless you're like spending money on like fucking arcade shit, like that's the only time you get like irrational.
Only time,
but you know what I mean? It's like well, think about
the
it. Like,
Zen Rico loses his mind because the Alpha 2 board
if
isn't
you're buying
working.
something you want, it's like rationality goes out the window. But it's like in normal like day to day, it's like you know you leave that irrational shit to the women.
Definitely.
Right? Like where my fucking
bro, why are you trying to get me caught up in some bullshit?
Hey, dog.
What the fuck?
Let your dog sit shotgun and put your wife in the back, dog. Be a man.
Bro, you agitate that. I know you are. That's why I know you are.
There's a guy called Be a Man Podcast, and he does all these Instagram clips that just make me laugh because it's a bit.
Yeah.
But it's like one of them was live your whole life in a loveless marriage. Be a man. That's fucking funny, dog. Yeah, he just has a bunch of goofy shit he says.
Considering the statistics of how men live, that's fucked up. That's funny.
Yeah, it's really dumb. Hold this shit in for 8 hours at work. Be a man.
Did you hear about Dana White like slapping his wife on?
I saw that shit.
Isn't that fucked up, dude?
What?
What do you think about it? There's a lot of people who are like feminists to the bone, and they're like, "No, women are equal. If she slaps a man, it's coming back."
I don't remember.
What the fuck?
But did she hit him first?
She slapped him first.
But here's the drama, right? Women fight that's why women have always been the best spies. Women do shit. They poison. You know what I mean? They poison. They
can
manipulate
honeypot people.
Yeah, they manipulate.
Right. Get all the intel.
We are upfront, brazen, muscular. Do whatever. She slapped him. By the spirit of the law, he can defend himself. I'll give it.
I don't think his life was in danger. It was like
he's all right. He's great, right? But you have to respond in kind, right? To the level, and that's the shit, right? White cops and all this other bullshit are always afraid for their lives. So what's his argument when he goes to court? My wife slapped me and I was afraid for my life, so I. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You weren't in no danger.
I think that's fucked up. And the best part is like he was promoting some like slap dick league thing that was gonna be on TBS where like there's no defense. You just like put your chin out. You know those videos?
Yeah, I've seen those.
They're like doing that.
What, dick slaps? Though?
No, bro.
I was
like they hold hands. Like, all right, give me your right hand.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
the slap boxing shit.
Yeah.
I've seen some dude just fuck some guy.
Well, the thing is,
bro.
It's like this is
inner ear and all this other damage can be done.
I was like about to tweet some jokes about it, but I was like, maybe it's not a good. Maybe it's fucked up. I'd be like, damn, Dana White's already 1-1 because like.
You're a dick.
I didn't do it. I thought
things in a different way, bro. I
just didn't do it.
Listen, I won't even front, bro. There's some tweets I want to put out, like fuck, like when what is it? The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, the fucking 3 boats that Columbus used to bring over slaves and shit. So I was like, why didn't we call it Lolita Express 1, 2, and 3?
Oh Jesus Christ!
You know what I mean? Let's be real about it. This fucker was.
I thought you were going.
The only person that would have tweeted you back would have been like Bill Gates, like Lolita Express. Like,
what? Why?
I thought you were just about to beat out the Step Bros rap.
All right,
I'll meet you on the deck drinking sangria. And my dad's boat. Yeah,
my dad's boat. Oh, man, you guys are stupid. Bro, we've been talking for way too long. That doesn't stop.
Right.
Hey, it went down some real shit, though, dude.
Yeah.
It went down some real shit.
So, the big story of the day is that art thing.
Yeah.
What did you think about it when you heard it? Because I woke up in the mid. I mean, I think I had it was the only day off I had in like 3 weeks or some shit. It was that day it rained.
Right.
And if it wouldn't have rained, I would have had to have fucking gone. But it was the day it rained all day long. I fed double the day before.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna sleep in. And at like 5 o'clock in the morning, I was just like wide awake, being like, why the fuck did Art do this shit, dude? I was just like, what the fuck? And I was like, going through all the things. Like, I was like, is he just like Michael Myers born again? He's like pure evil. Like he's just like gonna start murdering people.
So let's start. Let's start with that. Art has played well. He has done good. He's done a lot of good in the community. Let's start there first and foremost. He made a very stupid decision, and he had been doing it for a long time. He put a lot of misinformation out there, and he finessed people because he was telling people about like the 30, 60-day payout shit. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm an ambassador, and it'll take 30, 60 days to pay out, and that's bullshit. So, I've done Maturino, and I pay people out within the week.
Yeah, one of the things that came to my mind was like maybe he like needed some money.
Yeah, he did a Ponzi scheme. Yeah, so he took one tournament to pay the other tournament.
Was like maybe gonna pay it back if he when he could or whatever.
But it went so deep, maybe it just got so bad that it was.
But here's the thing, right? So he was taking a portion of the pot, and he was doing the 30, 60-day shit. If you look at Art's schedule, Art was at everywhere, bro. Yeah. Art was doing online tournaments, Maturino. Offline tournaments, Maturino. Little side shit, Maturino. He was getting money from his fucking stream. Yeah. People were subbing. All this other shit.
What do you think about Maturino? I fucking hate it, dude. I hate it.
All right. So I emailed Grant. He's the CEO and co-founder of the shit. And I think it has done good in the FGC. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's one of those companies that siphons off the FGC. Well, let's be real.
That's what I think too. They're just like a fucking leech, dude.
Right.
And they somehow like brainwashed everyone into thinking that somehow it's like, oh, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened. And I'm like, dude, it's like stealing money from the poor and giving it to the mentally ill. It's fucking insane.
Hold on.
It's terrible. It's like the most immoral shit. It really is. I'm serious.
It's not immoral if you understand business and banking and how this shit works.
Understand business, yeah. That's why like they're still charging $5,000 markups at the car dealership. Even though the pandemic was like 2 years ago. They're like running a fucking skeleton crew. They've made more money this year than they ever have in their entire lives. And they're like, we need to charge extra. We need to put extra on MSRP because we're not making it out here. Shut the fuck up.
Is directly tied to fucking corporate greed.
Yeah, it's just corporate price gouging, dude. It's like the inflation.
But the gas stations can't do it. Because if the gas station do it, the law comes in.
Yeah,
but when corporate America
Starbucks like made more money. Starbucks made more money last year than they ever have, and they're like because of inflation and
what are you talking about?
Right? We're having a, and I'm like, dude, you guys are gonna turn me like straight blue-haired communists if you keep that bullshit out. Bro. Which I'm like completely against, but like, I'll call it how I see it. Like, don't make me fucking do this shit.
Bro. Oh my god. Yeah, my thought.
And Matt Trino's the same. Dude, fuck those motherfuckers, dude. I'm serious.
All right, that's your thought. I emailed Grant, like I said.
You're like.
All right, no, I'm not trying to be the corporate shit. Hear me out. Here's what I'm saying. Hear me out. I'm not even trying to be the nice guy here. I'm being real. Okay. First of all, one of their people that VC'd into them is Wells Fargo.
Ooh.
I remember Wells Fargo got dragged several years ago for creating those double accounts and charging people money, and people were losing their houses, and it was all type of crazy
opening
shit.
Old accounts.
The fucking CEO was making millions of dollars. They were reporting that shit, and I knew they fired all the fucking low level people and none of the high level people. It was crazy.
Is this Maturino?
No, this is Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo, dude.
Who put money into Maturino.
Dude, they're sketchy.
They're sketchy as fuck.
They just got fined like $4 billion.
Again?
Yeah.
They stay getting fucking fined, dude, bro. How did they not get closed yet?
I don't know. It's one of the most sketchy banks. They were opening accounts for people that weren't real.
That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm just talking about.
Sorry.
Yeah, no.
I was setting up my next fucking dunk on Maturino. I was just like, how am I gonna?
Yeah, Rico.
I was like, just setting it up. Okay, yeah. Okay. So they were like,
they're one of their VCs, bro.
That's crazy.
Here's the thing, right? So they make an NFT.
I'm not surprised, motherfucker.
They make an NFT post the other day, right? And the FGC loses their shit. First of all, Maturino is not only supporting FGC.
NFTs are like those weird like.
The pictures,
digital art thing.
No, they're not. Listen, let's talk. If you're going to talk about art, we're all over the place. If we're going to talk about art,
wait, you're not saying NFTs aren't
bro. Do you like Boss Logic?
I like what?
Boss Logic. You know that dude that be creating like.
We don't listen to hip hop. Yeah, I'm sorry. No.
I'm going home, bro.
That's a fucking joke.
No. Boss Logic is the dude that creates all the like. the
little
fucking
icon things.
Yeah, but it's all like digital art online. He's hella popular. Like when Kobe died, he had the digital art shit where he had Kobe's wing on, and then the jersey shit. Bro,
Damn.
he sold that shit for $2 million, and that was
okay. What I'm saying is that is clearly ill-gotten.
no.
This shit is scamming fucking poor.
But no, it's
dummies.
not, bro. Stop talking shit. You're not in the financial sector. Shut the fuck
You
up.
cannot sit here and make a fucking like.
I'm not gonna be able.
You
to make
cannot claim. You cannot make a single claim that NFTs aren't at least.
Okay.
Criminally minded at the say the least.
It's like
it's not like
I think it
the
depends.
roots of the fucking
Because
NFT.
there's people that are doing NFTs, like there's certain bands that
they're
are
selling
releasing
these things.
albums as NFTs though, and only selling them for like $15.
Yeah.
And it's something that they can create and sell to somebody, and they can own.
Dude, it's a great scam. I wish I would have thought.
It
of
did- stop
I wish
using
me
the
and
word
Art,
scam.
I wish me and Art would have thought of it.
You're a dick.
They're saving NFTs.
The saving NFT, bro.
It's like, let's sell something that anyone can copy and paste and have as their fucking wallpaper, but you're the only person that owns it.
My
And somehow that
God.
makes it special that you own this.
Oh my God.
Would you like to join in on the art NFT?
Dude, it's just taking free money
shit.
from like people who haven't really thought about it very long.
Bro, have you? I know you do a lot of research on shit.
Dude, you have no
Have
idea.
you
I don't listen to music. I just watch shit about like Sam Bankman-Fried, the fucking FTX like crypto scam and fucking.
Another one of those dudes showed up.
Oh,
again,
you watch the
dog.
FTX shit?
Yeah, of course,
Bro,
bro.
I was on the fucking Twitter Spaces when they're trying to interview that dude.
Really?
Yeah, bro. He was in like Barbados
That
or
was
some
so
shit.
They're like donating like $20 million to like the
Bro.
Democratic Party and the Republican Party. They're just like trying to influence them
Bro,
to like
they
let
were the
crypto
new
go
Ponzi scheme,
because they
bro.
don't want fucking.
That's
dude,
really what it is.
Yeah, the new
whole-
Ponzi,
oh,
bro.
dude, dude.
I don't
the
know which
world
one of
is
those-
a
Already
fucking
made
scam,
off.
pretty much.
I don't know
Yeah.
which one of the dudes they just found, but recently they literally, like this weekend, found another dude dead. A crypto billionaire.
You saw that, right?
Yeah,
a lot of them are
they're
dying
awful.
randomly. Motherfuckers been swimming their whole life, died by drowning.
Yep.
What? Like, what?
Wingstop.
Right? Like, there's this one bone that lies perfectly. Like, what the? Nigga, you know who did that?
Obviously, it was a lemon pep because we all
Right. You know, he was white. I don't know why he tried it. Leave that for the blacks only. That's what killed
Where's
him.
the sauce? Yeah.
Get the bro. There were like 4 of them that died in a month, bro.
Yeah, they're probably getting whacked by someone.
Oh yeah, dude.
With
There
their
were-
wallets or something.
one of my
On it at work, I don't know much about it, but I'm like,
Oh.
they're fucking someone over somewhere with all this crypto. They're gonna come in and hot, dude.
Probably
and
like the fucking CIA.
yeah.
Here's the thing too, right? When we were talking about some random other shit about fucking people over, Elon bought what 44 bill, right? For he bought Twitter for, and all this other bullshit's going on. I'm like, bro, I thought to myself, I'm like, this motherfucker can't afford Twitter to fail, bro, because he had to borrow some money from his stocks, and people are
Took
tied
money from
into
the
Tesla.
Saudis and shit.
Yeah, bro. They're the wrong. You don't just have 44 billion liquid
Nah.
to fucking throw around, fool.
No, he didn't. He took money from like fucking Qatar and fucking
Yeah, bro.
Saudi Arabia.
Your
Which is
shit-
funny because it's like he's trying to do this free speech platform and he's taking money from like the place where you have probably the
When
least.
Khashoggi died. What the fuck, bro?
It's like
Yeah, they killed a reporter. like, stop it, bro. Like,
Not even,
Oh,
dude.
shit,
They
dude.
used fucking Pegasus 2 to like track where he was and then set up a thing for him to go to the fucking embassy for his marriage license so they could whack him. It was a work. It was like
bro, it was a CIA.
No, it was
not CIA, but CIA-esque
it was
type work.
Iran. It was Iran's. Yeah, like Secret Services paid
Damn, son.
$2 million for one Pegasus 2 code so they could send it to his phone to start tracking him. And then they set it up to where, hey, you need to come to the embassy to work out something with your marriage certificate because he just gotten married. And they fucking used that as a setup to cut him into little fucking pieces, put him in a fucking trash bag, and take him out and say, oh, we don't know what
Turn
happened.
them into an actual Bitcoin and like
Yeah,
fucking
stop.
sell them, dude.
It's fucking crazy. And it's like, hey, we need money from these guys to like, well, I guess
Bruh.
that was Iran, but.
So, and we're not talking about it, right? Everybody love KOA
But
50.
the reason why they killed him though is because he was critical of the MSB.
Yeah, it was creating of the king.
The prince. The
Yeah.
prince
Oh,
of
shit.
Arabia. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, no, but before you just fucking talked over me, but I know you didn't want to lose your thought.
Sorry.
No, you didn't want to lose your thought, and I get it. But now I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
KOF 15.
Oh, thank you very much. I love you very
I'm
much.
listening.
This is
Yeah,
why
this is the man. This is
people
why
are like,
he
why
is.
is Brennan on this podcast? It's
Because he's that
my
guy.
second brand.
Oh, who owns SNK right now?
Saudi Arabia, right?
My
MSB, right? Mohammed bin Salman.
Right. But what are we doing in America? Oh, we love that game.
Or
We were playing it and blah, blah, blah.
MBS, not
Yeah.
MSB. MBS, that's right.
Bro,
I said it wrong.
you know what I mean? Like, as a TO and as someone that's trying to be socially conscious and all this other bullshit that people are putting on us, yep. Why isn't the fucking fighting game culture going, you know what? We can't play this game anymore because this fool's out here fucking up Yemen,
It's okay.
killing reporters.
I mean, just because someone puts money in something doesn't. I'm not telling people not to play fucking King of Fighters. I actually like King of Fighters.
It's a good game. I like watching it too.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was good. But if someone feels like they can make money on something, they're gonna use. And it's
Then here's the thing: if that's how you feel about that, you can't fucking say shit about Macherino and the bullshit that they're doing. Then what's the difference? Ill-gotten gains. You
Well,
now you're picking and choosing.
Hold on, I feel like SNK was gonna go bankrupt, and they needed the only person who would give them money was fucking MBS. So
You know that old story.
and they're not making the women wear more clothes. They didn't change the outfits.
You know what he's doing right now?
They didn't take.
You know
they
the
didn't,
fucking parable where the bird scratches that. The cat scratches the bird out of manure, and then eats the bird. When he got shit on, the shit made him warm because it was cold outside, but the bird scratched him out. So what do you expect, bro? What are you talking about? SNK got bailed out of shit, but everybody that saves you ain't in there for your best interest.
So what you're saying is, be it a grain of sand or a boulder in water, they sink the same.
Bumbo Claude, yes sir.
I think you're right,
Yeah.
but I definitely look. The fucking crazy thing about Macherino is that I have to get this off my chest. I say it all the time, but it's like they're taking money. Okay, so you hear that? You probably know this. You hear the statistic. You probably know it better than I do.
What's that?
But there's a certain percentage of Americans that is like, it's a high percentage. I think it's above 60% or something.
That's right.
That cannot afford an unexpected $400 expense.
It was 40% several years ago. They upped the number to 500. It's like about 50%, and they upped the number to 1,000. Like 60% of America can't deal with a unexpected $1,000.
Okay.
Fucking
Engine
emergency.
So
fucking-
I hear this statistic and I'm like, fuck, dude, that's like not good. I don't know
At
if
all.
people are just living
That's why I
paycheck
teach
to
financial
paycheck,
literacy.
There's not enough money.
No,
People can't budget, or
They can't budget.
They want fucking spinning rams or some stupid shit, and it's
Right.
like that's not gonna
Yeah.
fucking get your fucking
New
self
iPhone,
fucking
new
going.
fucking
whatever. It
rims,
doesn't
new
matter.
shoes.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that like the people that Macherino target are the people who couldn't afford a $300 unexpected expense.
For sure.
True.
And they're taking dollars from these guys so they can try to think that they're supporting their, and it's just kind of giving it's feeding into this false idea that like, oh yeah, we can just play games for a living and it'll be the best thing for us, like because we want to do something that's fun instead of actually having to work, and they'd be like, we never have to work a day in our lives because we're. But dude, you look at people, it's not going good, dude. It's not going good. Like
The
I saw a
economy-
poll, the poll on YouTube. I saw it was Justin Wong's YouTube channel. It said how many. I took a picture of it because it fucking blew my mind. It said how many people. I wanted you to see if you can guess this number because it will fucking like it will melt our brains like in real time. I saw it and I almost fell off the toilet. I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm serious.
That's
It's
a
bad,
picture.
dude. Okay.
No, I'm good. Well,
How many of y'all go to tourneys? And the answers are, I don't go anymore. I never care to go. I never been to one. I go sometimes. I go to tourneys a lot. I go to tourneys a lot is 2% of 7,000 votes. I never been to one is 62% of 7,000 votes. And those are people watching his YouTube channel.
man, right?
He's
a fighting game god.
Yeah, they're watching his YouTube channel
And never been.
All the content, I hate that word, content, auspicious content, is about fighting games and playing fighting games and all this shit. And only 2% of 7,000 of these votes.
Consider my son. My son is now an adult, and he's working, and he's about to go to his first tournament, maybe in Las Vegas in February. Right?
For what? Fighting games?
Yeah, like DNF2. Nah, he plays Smash, bro. I'm so ashamed.
Fuck it.
It's okay.
Fuck it.
Nah, bro. It hurts, bro.
Don't be mean.
Bro, I raised him on CVS too. Get the fuck out of here, Rico.
I know.
You know what it is, man.
I know, but what
are
is
the
he
kids
fucking
playing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
right.
fuck,
He's teaching him how to play Magic the Gathering and shit. It's all over.
That's
so,
what's up.
Yeah.
It's all over.
It's all over. Bro.
Like, that's where all the
Like,
money's at, dog.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn, dude.
That's where all the money's gone.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Bro, but no.
Yeah, exactly.
You decks
You're
every
right.
year, dog.
But like one of those people could have voted could have been my son. You know what I mean? Who's been watching Justin Wong since he was old enough to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
where it comes back to him talking about the new generation. That's the new generation in the FGC. It's not people that go to tournaments and want to win because winning is what's cool. It's someone who thinks that I can go to these tournament circuits, make money, become an esports player. That's changed everything, bro.
I think it's fucked it up. to
It
be honest with
100%.
you.
I'm not saying it
I
hasn't.
do. I think it has, but
I think that we've become so diverse now that there's so many. That's why I call it a culture instead of a community, because we're not a community. We're a community.
Yeah.
It's a culture now. There are way too many different.
but you don't
type
think
of
that
mindsets
everyone's
in
just trying to get their
there. You mean get to
piece?
the money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everyone.
That's what right now, as a TO that's been in the game for over 20 years, that I've done it into what I've done, I've evolved in it. I realize something. I don't argue with certain people that aren't on my level anymore. You haven't put enough blood, sweat, and tears.
So
into
you're
this shit.
saying that I'm on your level?
Stop fucking around. We're not the same, but fool. How many cabinets have you bought? How many tournaments have you been to? How many times have you helped other TOs? Get the fuck out of here.
Well, if you listen to
we're
like
the same lane, bro.
If you listen to the restream comments, like I haven't been to a tournament in like 20 years, and I'm just like some fucking two-body chocolate.
You provide a space.
Rico goes to tournaments. It's like, dude, I cut my fucking teeth in compared to you fucking. Yeah, I mean, whatever.
You provide
The mute button?
Yeah.
Thank God.
you provide a place on New Year's for people to play too, bro. Like how many
Yeah.
times on New Year's do you have just so many? Like honestly, the coolest thing, the
Tom still
culture, the
fucked us all
community,
up,
like
dude.
going to Rico's
Chat
house.
GPT knew who Tom was. It was funny. Okay, go
Like
ahead.
going to your house and seeing the same amount of people come through, and us just playing at 3 a.m. Like it was fucking cool to see that, dude. Because that's not a thing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
There was no money to be won. There was just good times to be had, bro. You know.
just
But
fucking
that has to remain, right? We
getting
have
dice.
Crisco to get mad at me because he thinks he can. He's like, you're not. He's like, you're not even playing good. He's like, I can't believe you do that. It's so stupid. I'm like, fucking stop it, then, dude. Stop me. Stop my stupidity. If you know it's coming, then fucking
stop me,
stop
right?
it.
You're gonna have to
like,
fucking.
I wasn't doing like David level shit where I jumped in with like a lightning super like in your fuck out of here.
Bro, let me tell you something.
They're like safe on blind. I'm like, what the fuck?
Why does this work? Because it does. Don't argue with me. This shit just works.
does,
bro. Yo, fool. I remember one time I was playing in a tournament and this fool from Miami named Nelson, OG, triple OG, would fucking fierce DP on people's wake up. He'd hesitate for a second, character adjacent to each other, DP, crack. I'm like, what the fuck? Why did that hit? You're a fucking lunatic.
It probably lands 70% of the time.
Yeah, it
I'm
did.
serious.
Yeah, it
It
did.
probably will.
Yeah, it did. But then you see like Iron God or whatever he did it at fucking what was that arcade that closed in up in SoCal? That was around for a minute before it closed. The one that was upstairs.
Arcade Infinity.
Arcade Infinity.
Yeah.
Iron God used to do that shit. There was a match they called online where you played with Sagat in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
Well, all he did was DPs.
That's
and
so
like that, and he won. I'm like, you
That's so
fucking asshole.
That's so
That
good.
shit was dope as fuck. I was like, that reminds me of the old days.
You can start to know like when people get too anxious and they need to push a button.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the crazy is the timing is so small that like it's
Yeah.
so risky to do.
It's
for
so
sure.
risky, but it didn't work all the time. But he won the
I saw
game.
one meme where it was like, I saw this the other day, I thought it was kind of funny. It was like random DP, right? And then it had like Japan, Korea, some other country, and it's like high IQ genius.
Yeah.
And then it was like America, like England, and what's it called? It's like random, like stupid shit. I was like,
it's a matter of perception.
Yeah, it really
It's a
is.
matter of perception.
It's like
for real.
It's like, oh, I was so stupid, but like, sometimes
Some stupid
it's not a bad idea.
Well, in the mind game, sometimes you forget that
Yeah.
the stupidest thing could work.
But
Like,
the
you
thing
know
is,
what I
you
mean?
do that
Like,
one time in a set, you'll
Yeah.
mind fuck someone
Oh,
to where
bro.
you'll mentally break
crack
them.
them, dude.
Bro.
Yeah.
And
My-
it'll be hard for them to come back from that.
I told my friend one time that we were playing, I was like, every now and again, do something crazy on Wake Up, like dash forward. He does it to me.
I don't know about that, guys.
No.
I mean,
I don't do, no, but I don't
I know,
always-
I know what you're saying.
Something, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you're expecting them to wake up EXDP,
I wouldn't
and then
give
all of a
that-
sudden they're in your face, you're like,
I wouldn't
you
give
go to
that
hit a button
advice.
and you get beat.
I wouldn't give that advice just like that, but say, for instance, you're in Street Fighter 4, if you're Guile,
Yeah. Oops.
sometimes people will try and they do this thing where on your wake up, if they think if you have 2 bars, for instance, you want to wake up with the flash kick FADC to get them off your ass.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is they know that and they'll jump forward. And what happens? The DP, the flash kick
will
away,
miss.
and they'll punish it. But sometimes, if you know that if they're a player who would do that, sometimes it's kind of a good idea to wake up with the dash forward. So I would do it against people who had a tendency of doing that against me.
But
it
you're
wasn't.
playing.
I wouldn't tell someone to do that. That's a little wacky, but you know.
No, I hear what you're saying, but
I've done it before. I woke it up dash
What I'm
forward.
saying, mix it into your gameplay, right?
Yeah.
But what you're talking about, to break it down more specifically, is you're playing against a player, and not just playing the game. Like, and I don't want to get too involved in this, and that's what like if you watch
The people
any
watching
stream right
on
now.
our level, dude.
Bro, not in that. The level of crazy, the way how we play this, not their level.
3 level 1 supers in a row.
Get at me, bro. Get at me. But fuck these kids are so optimized now.
Yeah.
If one person wins, that character, it's 4 of the characters in top 8.
Yeah.
Nobody has any, like, you know what I mean, ingenuity and fucking individual skill sets or character loyalty, none of that stuff anymore. Bro, nobody's gonna wake up Dash in this generation
It
of
does
players.
seem more like everything's so much more cookie cutter and like
It
boiled
is.
down to like just what kind of
It
works.
is.
You don't see this like style of like
There's no more. I mean, there is risk, but there's no more like risk. Like there used to be like resets that people would do that were like almost retarded. You're like, why would you do that?
Right. The American
You know?
reset
Yeah.
was something that people made fun of until you realize, oh, I dropped you on purpose.
Yeah, dude.
I dropped you on purpose.
That's the shit that I kind of miss.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
Like, I like, cause you remember bots, right? Battle of the Strongest, that shit that Yipes does. I was watching some of these fools play, and I'm like, fuck. The American reset is a mind fuck because it's like, oh, I'm dropping you because I can do this combo. I can do this raw infinite on you, but it's not doing enough damage, and my hands are getting fucked up.
Exactly.
Let me just drop you real quick and make you guess. No mix up, or mix up.
Exactly.
What are you gonna pick one?
To be fair, I think the phenomenon known as an American reset is when you drop the combo on accident, but it just resets him because you know.
But that's what I'm saying.
Technically, that would be a mix-up. Like you're trying to mix them. You do it on purpose.
But that's what I'm saying. It came from that. It originated from dropping their combos, and then people saw where there were good points to drop them and pick them. What are you talking about?
I don't know if that. I think that was always kind of a thing, though, wasn't it?
No.
Really?
No, they would drop them on accident and then pick up at the combo, but then people started dropping them at specific times, and then you would see they would call assists to help with the damage. So they dropped them on purpose because the assist came out and assisted with the new combo that started.
Yeah, I just don't know because I think the definition of an American reset is one that you were doing your regular combo. So
That
say
fucked up, and Jesus came in and was like, "You're okay, my son."
So
I got you.
well, 'cause, I mean, you know, there's some built into the game type stuff where it's like this is a combo if it connects.
Yeah.
If it's on block, it's a frame trap, and it's kind of a block string. It's not a block string, but it's a frame trap. You really don't want to push a button in between. You don't want to do anything. So like it's like, oh, I'm going to do this no matter what, and if it opens them up, that's good for me. But that was my block string / frame trap / combo if it would have hit. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of shit like that. So like it seems like, oh, this is I don't know. I feel like I know what you're saying, but I would push back a little bit on the fact.
You like to push back.
No, I'm just saying that technically an American reset is when you're trying to do the combo, but you just fucking drop it. But the guy's not blocking or trying to match. Or doing some stupid shit, and it ends up working.
How many times have you seen that shit happen, and you see counter hit when you start the combo again?
Yeah, like, because it's like I would say that.
Stop matching. Bro.
I would say that anything other or anything done on purpose would be kind of like just a mix-up, or I'm trying to reset.
So we're arguing semantics right now.
I don't know. Right, semantics. I think it's definition.
Right, definitions. Yeah, Maturino. Why do you hate him?
It's stealing money from the poor, dude. It's like the opposite of Robin Hood. It takes money from the poor and it gives it to maybe the like 2% of people who
that are winning. Right.
Tournaments.
But here's the thing:
to try to prop up an industry that would be better off if there was like no money in it, and we could all just go back to having fun and like. You know, I don't know. Look, you couldn't. I mean, maybe the times are changing. Maybe it's fucking Bob Dylan.
Bro.
Maybe it's fucking some Bob Dylan shit. But it seems like people aren't having as much fun at fighting game tournaments and fighting game shit in general. There's a certain type of fun. Richard would say, "Oh, it's fun to win," and that's a fucking stupid thing that you would say. You fucking stupid fuck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to talk shit. But it's like no. It was generally funner. It was a little funner. I mean, maybe they'd be like, "Oh, you're just a misogynist. You guys like to sexually harass women and get away with it. Whatever." It's like, shut the fuck up. You're stupid. But that might partially be true, but it's Are
you talking about yourself at this point?
No.
Let's clarify for the fucking camera.
I'm ranting and raving, just shit posting right now. Okay, so, yeah, exactly. Right. So, it was just a funner time. And I feel like even the people that played seriously, like, they quit their fucking jobs. They're trying to do this full time. They're stressed out. Now they're fucking in more, and it's pushing. Now we're going back to the art thing. It's like maybe I have to fucking steal money to keep my.
But here's the drama. How are these motherfuckers quitting their jobs and they don't even know how to budget yet?
That's the problem.
I mean,
that's the problem.
That's the big facts, bro.
Because
these fools don't even know how to. They don't even know what money is.
Nah.
Well, I'll tell you, the biggest
what money does.
The biggest problem is that they think that they shouldn't have to. There's this idea that is like, it's like a fucking mind virus. It's that like, it has to do with the influencer online YouTube shit where it's like, I think Kim Kardashian is the one who fucked it all up for everyone. But it's this idea that, like, you can just make money doing nothing, and that's the way for you to be the happiest you possibly are. And it's like, dude, like, you want to be happy? You want to use that as like. You want to be happy, go find the fucking hardest job you can possibly stand to do. Like, the fucking hardest job.
Rico.
I'm serious. Like, go find something that will make you fucking come home and just fall asleep, and you'll wake up fucking, you'll feel good.
Euphoria.
You'll feel good. It's like fucking, you're like, damn, dude, I fucking drove T-Post yesterday for fucking 8 hours, and I put up a fence that'll last for 100 years as long as some fucking bull doesn't tear it up for some malevolent shit. You know what I mean? It's like, you know.
Rico, have you ever read?
But it's like, oh man, I want to fucking work. It's like working's for fucking dummies. I saw Kim Kardashian spread her lips for fucking.
But Kim Kardashian works hard. But anyway,
I know she does, but is that how she became famous? Is that how she became famous?
No, of course not.
All right.
So
I'm sorry, Kim. I know you're a fucking lawyer or whatever.
Yeah, the OJ case is how they became rich.
Her dad like fucking set her up. No, I mean, I'm sorry. That was rude of me to like call back to Kim's darkest moment as a fucking.
Rico said, "I know you're fucking." The funny shit is, she is a lawyer.
I know.
That's not like, but the way he said it, the delivery, I was like, what?
Yeah, that's
Rico, you're a bro.
Oh, that's funny.
Here's the thing.
Sorry, I'm fucking.
No. I believe, I'm going to say this out loud. If you're watching this podcast, there's a lot of haters in San Diego.
Dude, they're going to be shitting on this so hard.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you watch Rico's podcast and you listen to this shit with a regular one-dimensional ear, you're not going to understand a third of the shit that Rico says.
No one understands anything I
Nobody's
say.
going to understand anything.
I'm the most misunderstood person on the fucking planet.
Rico just said to you in a fucking 2-minute rant, one, If you're not out there working and busting your ass, you're not about shit and you're not going to properly understand life. 2, Kim Kardashian is a hardworking person, but what she did, she broke the system, she did some bullshit, put herself on top, mixed with her hard work ethic already, and then fucking shot to the
Okay, so people think they can do that without the work ethic, though.
Yes! I know that's what your argument is. I know what your argument
That's why she
is.
went on. That's why she went on TV and called everyone lazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but people
That's the thing.
think that doesn't work.
But a lot of people are. No, I'm not. Look. I'm saying that people try to imitate that, but
Yeah.
they don't really understand.
Well, they think imitating it is getting lifts, doing a YouTube channel, fucking doing makeup blogs, and like,
or
it's more than that.
Or
It's
any
more than
kind
that.
of influencer type.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
dude, like, what percentage of people
Are
actually,
making it.
Yeah, the percentage of people that would have
Yeah.
made it doing whatever the fuck else they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Right.
They would have
Bro,
made it no matter what. They could
I
have been
didn't find
fucking.
out about Mr. Beast until like a month ago, bro.
They could have been millionaire fucking bricklayers, for God's sake.
Right.
It doesn't matter what the fuck they
Yeah.
were gonna do. They were
Yeah.
gonna fucking kill it.
Just
anyways.
work.
They just
Just
happened
work.
to like
Yeah.
be like, hey, maybe I could make a YouTube channel about for a productivity, and like,
Right.
I'll go through all these little.
Right.
Oh, set a timer for 15 minutes and work for 15 minutes and then take a break because that is somehow
The
like.
you're talking about the propaganda or some shit.
Yeah, it's some
Pomegranate
fucking dumb
some-
Italian guy's fucking idea.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I fucking hate it.
But that's what I'm saying, right? Nigga, you say that shit in fucking layman terms, right? He knows it's a research study that has actually been proven.
Of course, it's
but
the
the
fucking-
fucking idiots in San Diego don't know that.
Yeah, they also don't think there's stuff in the water turning the frogs gay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a bit.
Listen, and I know
Transfiguration.
Yeah, no, all I'm saying, dude, can we just get Ninja Turtles already, dude? We're trying to go to Mars.
Where's Batman? Where are the Ninja Turtles?
It's like,
Bro.
dude, no, I'm serious. The Foot Clan have like taken over San Francisco. It's like there's organized crime that hasn't been seen since the 1990s
go,
Teenage
bro.
Mutant Turtle movie.
Here's the
and
thing.
it's like we need Ninja Turtles to save the city. It's like
I
Elon,
need-
get on the ooze, bro. Get off the Twitter.
Stop with the flamethrowers. We need Ninja Turtles.
Yo, shut the boring company down. Stop trying to make LA traffic better. Focus on this ooh shit, my
Tesla
nigga.
Underground Railroad is like, yeah,
It's
let's
like the only thing that's gonna stop the Foot are the turtles. Like, dude, I watched this YouTube video where it's like, it is like insane organized crime. Like to the left, I've never seen anything like it. There's cars driving in patterns, just running up, like punching windows out with these like fucking Foot Clan claw things that they made, and it's like shredder fucking, and they break them. Grab a backpack out of the back, open the trunk, look, and then fucking. Dude,
And
it's
then they're off in 15
And
seconds.
then there's another car behind them, like making sure that no one knows what the fuck is going. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, of
it's
course.
crazy.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's like it like
It's
just-
crazy to you.
It's wild, bro.
It's crazy
wild.
to you. 'Cause
Yeah,
you don't live in
because
that world.
I don't live in
Yeah.
1990s comic New York City where there's like fucking
Donatello.
Foot Clan.
Oh, so
fucking-
here's the thing. I need someone to do some commission art for me. I want to see the Ninja Turtle with grills. Because the Ninja Turtles are black. And it came out. Fuck you, Rico. I know you want to say something.
they are like the
They're black.
They're
and why
very
the fuck
black
are they saying Cowabunga and they're from New York? Who the fuck talks like that from New York?
well.
Nobody.
To be
They're
fair,
black.
it was
to be
written-
fair, what?
It was written by like Kevin Lyard and Eastman, who are like San Diego fucking. I'm serious. They're
I
like-
know, bro.
like
That's what I'm
super
saying.
people.
They had no concept of what the fuck.
But I will
real
say
New York is.
Donatello is the blackest.
I was
I've
gonna
ever
say
seen in
that,
my
yeah.
life.
Not Raph, but Donatello.
No, Raph too. Raph.
Yeah,
Raph.
Raph is hood as shit.
Yeah, Mikey. He's pretty fucking.
Mikey's a dancer.
Yeah.
If you think about it, Mikey's a dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey, and then
And Leonardo's
Leo.
the stiff-necked fool.
yeah, Leo's all right, but Raph is the best. Raph.
All right. Did you ever hear the story about the weapons and why they were given?
I don't know. Is this like some retelling of like?
No. It's some real shit. So Raph is the most violent.
Uh-huh.
So he was given a defensive weapon.
Oh, I have heard
aside.
that. I have heard that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's good.
Fucking Michelangelo can't focus, so he was given nunchuckles, and if you don't focus, bitch, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Leonardo doesn't like violence, so he was given a blade.
Which is the deadliest weapon. Right?
Yep. And then Donatello, I forgot what his shit was, because
That's
Donatello's a
sick,
bitch.
actually.
Donnie's a badass, bro.
Donnie's a bitch,
He's
bro.
the brain.
I don't
bro.
know. I get these best of Ninja Turtles. The
Yeah.
Donatello one was pretty
Dude,
fucking
Donnie's
tough.
the man,
Yeah.
dude.
It was
He
some
put-
cool
he like,
stories
He like
in that,
put
dude.
the fucking squad car together, dude. He like
Yeah.
made that shit.
They have nothing without him. Let's just be real.
That's
He's,
true.
he's the Tony Stark of the fucking
Yeah.
Turtles. you know what I mean?
He's
Real
the brains
shit.
of the operation.
He's the best.
Anyway, Matcherino. We've been talking for like 30 minutes and we haven't talked about Matcherino.
We're talking
yet.
about the important things, dude.
I can't even argue. That's the thing. I had no retort. When he said the important thing, I was like, God damn, he's right.
I think the best part about Matcherino is that it gives people an insight into a world maybe that they might not have been. You know,
yeah, it's exposure too.
It's exposure a little bit, and the thing
you
is, and
can't
I
get rid of
understand
that.
where he's coming from, but
I'm
what
not
he
saying
needs to
it's
realize
all bad or all good.
The
I'm
thing
not,
is-
I'm not saying it's black or white. I'm
if they're
saying,
not spending money,
or not
if they're
I'm
not
saying
spending,
it's gray, right? But I do think
Let
that it does
finish.
more
Let
harm.
finish.
if they're not spending money on Matcherino, they're going to be spending money on Uber Eats, on Twitch,
But they're not
on
even
something
spending
else.
money. That's the thing. Matcherino doesn't work with you spending money. You can donate through Matcherino should you desire. But when those people are doing that shit, they're clicking on these free 50 cents,
Yeah,
20
they're
cents.
retweeting
There's no
these-
money. There's no money coming out of your pocket when you donate to Matcherino pods. I
the
just
big
said
pods-
if you choose to.
Dude, okay. Listen,
What do you mean?
Listen,
Hold on.
No,
So,
hold
no,
on.
let me-
I don't think Brandon understands.
Yeah, I'm like mind fucked right now.
The stereotypical $25 to $30, maybe 40, 50, less than 100. If there's a pot bonus, then that means that no one really put money into it. There's a way you can donate for free for tweeting or posting on social media stuff that they sponsor, like G
Okay.
Fuel or like some fucking.
And then that donates to the pot, essentially.
Correct.
it's probably
Correct.
like all demonic shit. I mean, like, no, I'm just kidding. But like, you know what I mean?
There's some cut going on.
I
There's some
got you.
behind the scenes
Okay,
shit
Yeah, so like,
that's
hey,
happening.
if you
Yeah.
guys promote our crap and it ends up going on people's social media feeds, then we'll give the 30 cents to
Okay.
Matcherino to put up for
So
your
it's
thing.
ad revenue
Okay.
that's getting donated into
So
the pot.
that I don't
Okay.
have a problem with. What
Right.
I'm talking about is whenever people put their $5 in, which
Yeah.
that's how the pots get up to fucking
Right.
thousands
Definitely.
of dollars.
Right, for sure.
There's no fucking.
But
tournament.
let's go to the root of the cause. They're being entertained by the TO.
Exactly.
They're being entertained by the players. They're being entertained by
It's
the
a service.
platform that's created. They're paying for, but yet
And who
still,
created that though?
the tournament organizer, not Arturo. I'm lying?
You're telling me that art wasn't a pivotal role
No,
in,
I'm not
in the
saying-
architecture of what we conceive as the modern day fighting game community live stream.
Oh, for sure.
He was like
For sure.
the fucking
go-to.
He was
left
one
hand
of-
man. Of
Yeah,
the
he was
guy
one of
who-
for Spook.
Is this
Yeah,
true
sure.
too? Didn't he kind of like help Spooky out in the beginnings? Like, didn't he give him like a place to do it and like wasn't he living
They
with
were
them at the time?
partners. They
Yeah,
were
like it's
partners.
like I don't know. I'm just like
The whole thing
mind
is-
fucked by the whole
look,
thing.
I'm not saying anything I know differently. Continue on.
I'm just saying that they were
They were like,
Oh,
they
yeah.
were doing
Spooky
Team
and
Spooky
Fucking
Arturo.
art were bottom and bench, bro. They were
Definitely.
bati and bench.
exactly.
You know what I mean? So like, I don't know what to call it other than that. But here's the thing. So that's how. So now you understand how the Matcherino shit works. People can donate money, or they can do the click shit and do it for free, right? And it just goes towards it. Ad revenue, in a sense, it goes towards it. So what Arturo was doing, or what was discovered, is that Arturo was doing first the 30 to 60 day shit. Then he was also telling people that he would get a cut of the thing there as an ambassador for Matcherino. That cut was not going to the TO. That cut was going to Art,
Yeah.
right? So Art is already making money. He's not going to these people's places for free.
Nah,
You understand what I'm
They're
saying?
giving-
I'm telling you, I'm a TO.
for sure.
They're not pulling up for free. There's money. There's a money conversation. If you stream it on your channel, you can get the views, you can get the donations, you can get whatever. But if you stream on my channel, there's a higher base fee.
This was a big argument that I had at one point when during the pandemic, whenever I was like, "Oh man, all you guys are just fucking giving money to these fucking people that are just like," and they were like, "What are you talking about? It's all free online tournaments." I was talking shit about online tournaments,
Right.
and they were like, "What are you talking about? It's all free. It's all free." It's like, "Oh yeah, did they like cut the fucking check from their Twitch account to the guy who gets first place?" It's like, you guys are so fucking stupid. But it's, I mean, it's whatever.
Rico,
I don't know. I think
I
very.
think the FGs. Here's the thing. You're a fucking asshole because you're smart. Right? Let's
Thanks.
talk about it, right?
Thanks for.
No, bitch, I'm not gonna fucking be
There's a
sugarcoat
lot
shit
of
with
people
you.
that think I'm fucking retarded. But
No, but you know what? You know what they think? All right, you
They-
want me to, stop. Let me tell this story so you can get it. Junior college. I think I've said this before. I'm in my Excel class, This fool learns how to, in Excel, if you want a cell to relate to another cell, you put a dollar sign in front of it, dollar sign, and it will never move when you drag it out. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, that's funny,
yeah, right? We go to class. Me and my homeboys go to class, but we didn't read ahead. Let's say that nigga read to 3.2. We read to 3.1. That's all it was required of us, the homework. But he read to 3.2, so he was talking. And when he was talking in class, it sounded like French to us. We didn't know what we were talking about because we didn't read past page 17.
Yeah, he was discussing shit on the next chapter.
He was discussing shit from the next chapter. And then and you know what I mean? I'm arguing in class like, yo, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. And the teacher had to be like, wait, stop. He actually does know what you're talking about. He read ahead. And you guys are the one that's done it for me. You know what you need to know. Thank you. You're great. And that's what is happening with you. And you're an asshole about it. You read ahead, or you studied ahead, and you're like, you fucking idiot. The FGC is so uninformed as it pertains to revenue generation in this current world and what it takes to operate a business, that and then understanding what true value is, right? We as TOs create platforms for them to come on and then be on a live TV damn near, become great, get picked up, turn that shit into revenue, turn that shit into money. But when we tell you to pay a fair price to get into the tournament, you fucking complain. You don't know how to even invest into yourself. How many additional classes have you taken? How much extra shit do you buy to make sure your business runs smooth?
Well, I think... are you talking about the Hyperbomb prize? I'm going to push back a little bit. I love you, David. I do love you. But you were charging a 3-day major event for a 1-day tournament.
No, it wasn't. What did I charge? $50?
I think it was day up 60 or something. Maybe it was 60.
So what?
That's a lot.
You think so?
I think so, yeah.
Didn't West Coast Warzone charge $75?
For
No, it was 1 day. It was 1 day.
It was 1 day.
It was 1 day. 75.
It was 1 day. I think
and that was years ago.
That was West Coast Warzone 6?
Some shit.
Yeah.
It was years ago. 1 day. $75.
It was it 75?
It was 75. I remember I paid it.
Okay. I think it was 75. But I have a fucking free T-shirt from that tournament.
It comes back to the value. Because I got something for free.
It's like, hey man, I'm pretty sure I have a white T-shirt that has like a 6 arm. And it says West Coast Warzone 6 on it.
Shut the fuck up.
Now I might have paid for it, but
how else would you have gotten it?
No.
You criminal.
They used to give them for free. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. How else would you have gotten it?
I mean, I'm serious. Like that, you could trace back. No, fuck it. Let's get real talk.
Yeah.
You could trace back where the FGC went wrong.
Yeah.
Or there's this it's on this path, and there's some butterfly effect that happened that turned it.
Street Fighter 4.
No, it was it was making the T-shirts not free anymore.
That was the end of you.
That's the butterfly. That was the wing flap.
That was
the
tornado.
Yeah, it was this. It was like these tournaments were like, hey man, we gotta charge money to run this shit, but we'll make so many T-shirts and we'll get them down to a low price and we'll give them free because we're proud of our product. And then people were like, wait a second, we're leaving money on the table with this shit. We need to fucking we need to charge $20 for a T-shirt. I'm serious. And that is just like this fucking poison that it just poisoned the mind. And everyone's like, oh shit, you're right. Rico, there's all kinds of money all over the place. We can have free online tournaments and have people watch it because it's the only thing out there, and we'll get the money for the stream, and we'll give money stolen from fucking the poorest people in America and give it to the guy who wins, and it'll somehow. I'm fucking serious. Get the fuck out of here with this.
All right, let me shut you up for a second, Rico. How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 33 years old.
All right, Rico, how long have you been working?
Pretty much since I was a fucking. I mean,
answer the question. Simple. How long have you been working?
His whole life. I swear to God.
All right, stop. When did you start getting paid? Because I know you've been working your whole life. When did you start getting paid?
There we go.
You're talking about after the.
After the
indigent service.
What did your parents decide to start paying you?
No, they never fucking paid me. I still go to Texas and work for 70 hours a week for free.
For free?
Yeah, for free.
This is your gift of being alive, bitch.
Yeah. No, I mean, I will inherit the ranch one day, sure.
Right.
But yeah, so it's not for nothing.
Rico,
how much did they pay you? Okay,
what?
How
much did they pay you? No, not how much did they pay you.
When I got my first job, I was
How long have you been getting paid?
I was 18 years old. I was
Okay.
after high school.
So
No. My first job that I got paid,
Yeah.
I would take the bus. I'd walk down to the bus station. I'd go to school. From the bus station, I'd get back on the bus. I'd go to this Iranian-owned oil change service place, and
Yeah.
I would fucking change oil to get paid under the table. I would do brakes, oil. I know I probably killed like 10 people because I didn't like torque the fucking. But you know, yeah. So I
edit that out.
I worked at a mobile repair shop when I was 16, probably.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about it. 16 to 33 is 17 years. So let's say you've been getting paid for 17 years, Rico. And then you started working in the farming, and you know you're going to inherit a farm, which is worth probably millions of dollars just for property alone.
Shut the fuck. West Texas.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
pretty cheap.
All right.
And you don't own the mineral rights. There's like people drilling oil around us.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we'll give you $10. Like,
All right, but you have
for the
enough.
damages from the fracking.
Sell
fucking-
them,
it's just
sell them a
ruining your
free
guys'
T-shirt.
land.
Sell them a free T-shirt. See how much
Okay,
money you
okay.
get. Anyway, you have a mindset and access that is not that of the normal person. And a lot of times, as I'm saying, like, this is why you and I can talk about real shit a lot of times, because you understand the value of things, right? You understand the value of hard work. And you've been working for 17 years consistently due to a lot of that shit that you were born into a fucking legacy job, right? Yeah, you went outside, but like, bro, how long have you been doing this cowboy and shit?
His whole life.
I've been roping since I was
I used
a
to
kid.
spend the night in his house in like high school, and like his dad would wake both of us up, and I'd work with them.
Well,
I just told you the uncle story. You know what the fuck I went through then.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, well, it's like when I was
The sun's out, you're out, nigga.
Yeah,
Let's go.
When I was a kid, we had to go. I mean, we built a house in Texas when I was 11.
It's a dope ass house, dude.
Bruh,
From pouring the foundation, no electricity either. We did it fucking.
Bro, that's
it was
what
like some fucking Amish.
Fam,
shit.
you're a fucking white Mexican, homie. Like, let's talk about it. Like, you're built different. You know, one of the reasons why my financial literacy course is the way that it is was a dude from Tecate came in my class and was like, "Hey, what you're doing sounds like The Richest Man in Babylon." I was like, "Holy shit, I haven't read that book in over a decade." I reread it again. I added it to my curriculum. Bro, Mexicans are one of the most fucking financially literate people I've ever met. Oh, they all live in the same house together.
It's
yeah,
smart,
they do.
smart.
But they have a fucking house in Tecate. They have a fucking house in TJ that they're renting, and 8 of them are living to a room. And then all their cars have big rims. They're fucking new. They look dope. And then because they understand financial literacy.
Well, some of them now.
No,
The younger ones are.
The
The old guys drive the old fucking 80s hard bodies with original miles like 600,000.
The OG.
They
That's
rolled
financial
over.
literacy.
Yeah, those guys are fucking smart as fuck.
No, bro, that's financial literacy, right? And that's what I'm trying to tell you. So with this stuff, going back to the price of my tournament or whatever you want to complain about, the reality of the situation
I'm just
is
saying that people would say, okay, $40 is what some other people would charge. Dude, the Red Bull shit was like fucking free, and they gave you free Red Bulls. It was fucking insane.
I want to curse. I wanted to curse at you so bad just now when that came out of your mouth.
What, the Red Bull thing?
Yes, you're a fucking asshole. How Red Bull is saving money by doing that tournament?
Oh, no,
because they're writing it off for
I
marketing.
know. But
Stop bullshitting. Stop comparing apples and oranges.
All right,
You're a dickhead.
you got me on that one. Okay, but what I'm saying is that that's what people fucking maybe come to expect from a one-day thing. Is paying $40 and getting 12 free Red Bulls. That's all I'm saying. Is that's what their brains have been trained.
Value,
like,
right.
Dude,
The free shirt was now a fucking free heart palpitation. You're like,
yeah, it's like I get free arrhythmia of the heart.
I can't stand it here. I hate it here. You know what I hate here most? Because
they're funny.
No, fuck the funny shit, right? All right, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna describe this shit while I'm on it. Let me describe this shit while I'm on it, right? The knuckleheads are gonna get the ignorant shit. The fools that are like up here with us are gonna get the deep shit. And then the people that,
for the record, I don't think that this content.
He's fucking lying. Rico is lying. I'm telling you right now. He's fucking lying. He does research. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. And just because you don't agree with him doesn't mean it. He's hardworking. He does research. He takes care of business. Fool, don't let me put the rest of your business out here.
All I'm saying is they know enough to think I'm wrong, but they don't they think they know enough to think I'm wrong, but they don't know enough to know that I'm right. You know what I mean? It's like, you guys, I mean, it's okay.
It's a difficult place to be in, isn't it?
All I'm saying is...
Isn't it? Answer me.
What?
Let me ask you a question.
I don't know what it's like to be in anyone else's shoes, so I can't
I get
possibly
that.
speak
But
on
what
it.
is it when you have educated yourself so much, done the research, you speak about...
I feel like you're overstating that.
No, shut the fuck up. I think you're understating it because you want to be one of the people, and you're not.
Stop putting me in this fucking weird bubble.
Did you,
I don't give a fuck.
Did you not research Shining Force before you played, bro?
Did I not research it?
Yeah, did you not look up a lot of stuff on Shining Force while you were playing?
Let's talk about it. Hey, can I ask you a question?
I didn't want to fucking pick some...
You like Street Fighter Alpha 2, right? And the name Alpha is based off alpha counters, correct?
Yeah.
Did you not figure out even a long time ago that you could punish alpha counters?
I found that out on my own. And then...
What did I just say?
What?
What did I just say? He
No.
does the research.
No, it's crazy. No, I legitimately accidentally alpha reversaled something, and it kind of popped in my brain. And then the crazy thing was, I went and I bought the Versus book for Alpha 2 that came out in '96, and I read it, and there's this thing in there that says you can do it, and I was like, what? It's called the preemptive method. Is like, if you think they're gonna do it, you just low forward it into a super.
You're gonna have to delete this whole show because you're gonna expose yourself.
No, but
I know I'm right.
No,
I know my assessment is right.
No, I'm saying that I don't like this like weird tone where it's like othering other people, like, oh, we're smarter than them. I don't think I'm smarter than anyone. I just...
Rico, I'm not saying that you're smarter, like, outrightly, but on certain subject matters, especially the ones that you speak out loud and are passionate about, you're not just randomly talking some ignorant shit. The regular layman randomly talks some shit. You do a deep dive and you fall down the rabbit hole.
I read some.
Where did you find the Alpha magazine for a book that came out in the night for a game that came out in the 90s?
A book off and research.
Where the fuck did you find that book?
I thought it was interesting because...
Where did you find the book?
I
eBay?
Bought it off Amazon.
I respect that.
You know how Amazon has, like, if you scroll down, there'll be old used books, and it was new old stock. And I think I paid $16 for it. And it came with 2 posters. It was
I'm so done. You've spent this whole time complaining about shit, and then you've proven my point.
Yeah, I know. I know how to rewire a whole entire motherboard for a fucking CPS2 machine and shit. Yeah,
You can probably pull it apart a Dreamcast and fix a Dreamcast too, can't you?
Yeah, well, what's broken? Hold on, what's broken? It's just one of the controller things. You can twist the cap and short circuit it to make it work out. You don't have to even recap it.
Fucking fool.
Dude, I
can Jimmy rig equipment that people
He's
say.
fixed a Jeep with like a knife and like some bubble gum, dude.
Well,
MacGyver and shit.
90
Calm down,
regular
MacGyver.
are easy to fix.
Calm down, MacGyver. Here's what. Let me tell you something. As a teacher, what I don't believe in, and I vehemently believe in this. I believe that conventional education is no longer viable.
I was just gonna say this shit. I was gonna say that
It's no longer viable.
because of my lived experiences or whatnot. I truly have no faith in the like modern educational system. It's fucking like worthless.
Yeah.
Think about this.
You can
right?
fucking go get a book from the library and learn like the same amount of shit in like 10 minutes, like Good Will Hunting style. And fucking
Think about this shit, right? People come out all the time talking about how math is bullshit. And me and my homeboy, who's my roommate too, who went to neuro fucking school in the military and all this shit, right? I'm like, what the fuck are you idiots talking about? Everything is math. The table is math. The chair that we're sitting on to handle our weight, math. Light, math. The camera, math. They're going over waves and all this other shit. Frequencies, math. Everything we do is fucking math. We play video games based on math. What are you talking about? Even our fucking leisure is math based. And people are here arguing, and this is why I'm saying, like, they're so smart yet dumb at the same time that they don't even realize who they are and what they're doing and what they're truly about. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't argue with people. Oh, you don't want to pay that price? I'm sorry, they don't come. What's the added value to it? I added a pot bonus.
I think people should come.
They should come.
People should. So when's your tournament? Let's promote it. What's going on here?
All right, so I'm planning to
Or
do a
at least
tournament.
game plan. At least game
All
plan.
right,
And
game
for the
plan.
record,
Yeah.
I am committed to, if you would allow it, I'll bring down some cabinets on free play.
For Alpha 2?
Just any game. I'll just bring a couple.
The Predator fucking fighting game.
Oh, like just like
beat
just
'em
under the
ups,
arcade,
dude.
like a
Yeah.
thing. All right, I'll be down for that. I'll help you with the
It's
truck
up
and all
to
that
you.
shit.
No,
Yeah.
I can do
I'm
it.
very.
I have a truck.
See that? This motherfucker. I got it, bro.
I work.
I got it, bro. I got a job, bro.
I just want to play games.
I know you do. So
like
all right, so let's talk about it, right? So I'm in the planning stage. I've already secured a sponsor for, which is Game Circuit, by the way, for Tekken. He wants to put David Simpson.
Remember them?
David Simpson, Game Circuit. He's up here, I think.
I swear we
Game
met
Circuit.
I swear we met them
I know
before.
that guy.
Yeah, David Simpson.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good dude. So he put up $1,000 for Tekken already.
Damn.
Okay.
Right? So Tekken already has a guaranteed 1,000. Let's talk about the bat shit first, right? Let's get that out of here because I want to talk about this a little bit before I go.
What time? What time's your heart out? What time?
My heart out? Shit, my heart out should have been a 10, but whatever.
Yeah, but this is. I mean, is anything else you're gonna do today?
Yeah, I gotta do my podcast. I gotta go to work. So I'm gonna podcast at fucking 12.
Okay.
So I gotta. I mean, I'm an hour away from here. I'm even willing if I get like at least 60 individual Tekken players, unique. I'll add an extra 500 to it. That's my word. I have it on video. I say it here. You can hold me to it.
So you're
right?
saying if it's above 60 people?
It'll be a $1,500 bonus.
Okay.
Sans Macherino, sans anything, $1,500.
Okay.
All right. But here's the thing. Let's talk about what happened last time, right?
Uh-huh.
The Tekken community was pretty mad, right? A lot of it I blame on a certain person. We don't ever talk about it. We know who it is.
What?
The one that disrespected old girl. And we're not going to talk about that because, I'm not trying to promote bad publicity for certain people. But whatever. So some shit happens, right? And this person wins.
Oh, you're talking about Avery?
This fool, yes.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
So this fool wins his pool at like 12:45 and starts complaining. Somebody who comes and decides to help me in the day of the tournament, because I had the time set up, right? The time slots, and shit was going crazy, right? From parking bullshit to fucking internet bullshit, and the guy that we hired to stream.
Well, and then there was maybe a presumption that more people would come. That's why
right.
were set up the way they were.
That pools were set up the way they were, and I wanted to keep it.
Would you change the way you did it?
And that's what I'm saying too. Let me finish. So, for the Tekken, here's the thing, right? For the Tekken community, if that's the case, I will also change the way it comes. If it doesn't make it, but what's the caveat to that? All of you have to show up when the tournament starts.
Yeah, but maybe just you don't have to do it. I say.
No. I already thought about it.
Are you gonna start at 4:00 and end by 8?
Well, here's the thing. I'm not. It'll do whatever it needs to do, right? So we'll have the systems needed to do whatever that needs to be done. The reality of the situation is, I hear you and I understand, right? And I'm trying to be diplomatic about it. But let's talk about it. I ran both the first two blocks on time, right? First block started at 12. That person finished it because he ran through the people 12:45.
Yeah.
Second one started at 2 because there was 2-hour blocks.
Yeah. And
Right.
the pools
But
weren't filled either.
Yeah, they weren't filled. You're not meant to be filled.
So it went faster.
It went faster. So the third block
Yeah.
was started immediately after the second one ended. Not at fucking 4, but like sometime after 3. And that was not my call. Someone came into the tournament and changed that because people were talking shit. The person that we're talking about.
We can start it now.
Yeah, we can start now. And then they did it, right? They didn't check to see if all the players had arrived. They don't do it because they're not running the tournament. Someone that was not a part of my staff, not a part of the thing, someone that came in good spirit to help me, and I get that, right? Changes my fucking tournament. So now, something that should have started at 4, started at 3, and ended. So everything ended around the first 3 pools ended around 2:00. I don't have anything else until 6. So now it looks like I'm running a shitty tournament.
I think.
Let me finish.
Okay.
It looks like I'm running a shitty tournament that I had nothing to do with. I'm running around. You're calling me, David, this hasn't started yet, that hasn't started yet. I'm having to find people. No one's volunteering to do things. The fucking hotel staff is pulling me left and right. Nobody understands my side of it. But they want to see and complain about whatever. Marvel was running late. You know what the Marvel community did? Fuck it, let's run a team tournament and wait for the fools from Vegas to show up.
Yeah.
And they ran, and they had a great time.
Well, Marvel players are just generally,
They're built different.
They're better people than Tekken. I mean,
Rico, don't say that. Tekken people have become a little bit entitled. They've become entitled, for sure.
I've never got into it with anybody other than fucking my entire. Well, there's 2 people, maybe 3 people, but for someone who I don't have any, I would never encounter. But for me helping out with fucking Bracket Visionaries, I had an unfortunate run-in with the person known as Yun Flip. Yeah. And it was...
Yun Flip,
whatever. Fucking Dung Flip. Fuck that fucking stupid son of a bitch. But what I'm saying is that, yes, I learned the hard way that Tekken people are... They're a little shittier.
Bro, let's be real.
Shittier.
Let's
and
be
they think that they're a lot cooler than they actually are.
Let's be real.
But it's
when Geese got released on Evo mainstream, Bandai Namco started to run the fighting game culture. Capcom was no longer on top. In my opinion. Yeah. When that Geese release came out, that shit had the fucking halls banging, and it was playing the old Fatal Fury music.
Didn't Evo reflect that too? Wasn't Tekken the top game?
Yeah, bro.
That
that shit was crazy.
It got the most entrance too.
Yeah, for real. So those fools were placed on the fucking y'all are the shit now. Street Fighter 5 ain't it. They had to follow you, and then Capcom didn't have a good team tournament, and fucking Evo that year had fucking yipes. Whenever fucking Cell came out, was like, and the whole fucking thing. Yo, Bandai Namco was running shit, bro. They were the hypest tournaments on the largest tournament stream. Come on, bro. So yeah, these fools got to their head. So that's what I'm saying, bro. I get it, I understand. If you'll allow me to do it again, I promise I'll do it better this time. I might even bring somebody in from out of state. Whatever, right? I'm going to do my best to do whatever I can do. But here's the thing, right? Understand that I wasn't alone in that shit. And I never talked about this publicly. Bro, your wife talked me down off the fucking cliff of beating people's asses like 5 or 6 times during that tournament.
That wouldn't be a good idea.
I don't know, because it looks bad, right? Looking back at it, I'm calmer now, but like, you know what I mean? You're in an event, how does it look with somebody's mom there and I'm kicking the shit out of the kid?
Yeah, well, of course.
Whether it's rightfully so or not, it's a bad look.
Very FGCE.
Yeah. It's a biggie FGC type shit.
It would have been a bad look for sure.
It's a bad look, right? So I got to eat that shit, and that's the thing that y'all don't understand. I had to eat shit for something that I didn't even fucking do.
Well, I think it's...
I have no problem taking responsibility for it, though. Don't get me wrong. The shit rolls on the hill. It's on me.
What is?
For what if the time the not being flexible and listening to them, right? I can't be flexible to you. Someone said that they were coming at 6 to start the tournament after they got out work. Someone that's been supporting bracket visionary tournaments for years.
Yeah, well, I'm not trying to look back on in the past with 2020 vision. Obviously, there was some things that could have been done different. We don't even fucking talk about it.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, moving forward, I mean, think about it. Do you even get like if you have the room from fucking 11 till 9 o'clock at night, is it cheaper or till midnight? Is it cheaper than getting it at 2? Is it
I have it all day, because remember we set up from the day before.
Bro, you might want to fucking think about setting up in the morning.
We set up from the day before.
No, I'm saying in the future. You might want to think about setting it up in the morning, because most tournaments that are not as you're not a major. You're talking about SoCal. You might have some people that come and travel.
Shut the fuck up.
And even now, hold on, listen to this though. I'm serious. There might be more people that are even hesitant to coming out because of fucking COVID. And
right? No. You're right. You're right.
So the numbers might be kind of small.
Do you know why a lot of people didn't come to the tournament that I already like? I did. I took a page out of your book and you suggested you're like, yo, reach out to these people, talk to them one-on-one, whatever, right?
But you're talking
about Rico. Let me finish this thought.
I know what you're saying.
What was I to talk about?
You're talking about TwitchCon San Diego.
No, I'm talking about Watson closing his arcade.
Oh, that was another. Yeah,
that's what the fuck happened.
Well, that was one. Yeah, okay.
Watson closed his arcade that he wasn't planning to, and he changed his date. Yeah. So TwitchCon and Watson closes arcade that year. And bro, there were mad people from SoCal that fuck with me. They were like, bro, it's Watson. What do you want us to do? We can't choose you over Watson, bro. And I was like, family, I get it.
Is that like a color thing?
Nah, bro. Watson is in my phone right now. I need to call that phone, bro. Nah, Watson's an OG. For those of you that watch it, I don't know you get San Diego people, but you might get other people. For those of you that's never watched it before, Watson's a
I actually like him the most. He's
an OG fucking SoCal fighting game player that opened the arcade and the shit that's.
Have you ever seen Bang the Machine?
I don't think so.
I still
That
have
documentary,
either,
the
yeah.
old documentary. It's about like a symphony battle opera, like the American team going to Japan.
SPO?
Yeah.
That's Symphony Battle Opera?
Something like that.
No,
SPO.
it's not Symphony Battle Opera. It's SPO. It's like Super Battle Opera or some shit like that.
Maybe it is Super Battle Opera.
If I did, I haven't watched it in so long, I don't remember the details. But I have seen Bang the Machine. Now that you said it, I do.
Well, it's just crazy because it has. There was like a grand conspiracy to like keep Eddie Lee off of. That's what it's based off of. And Arturo said, just a callback about Arturo. Arturo Sanchez is there talking about how they're fucking him over and they're like rigging brackets and doing shit to make it
been
to where
fucked up in that
where
fighting
he
game
wouldn't
culture
get
for a while
to try to get all the West Coast people instead of having someone from the East Coast go. It's fucking a crazy movie,
bro.
But
that's
it's just
what I'm
kind
trying to tell
of. It
people.
just shows like from the beginning. There's
always been drama,
there's just
bro.
been crazy
There's
shit
always been drama,
and it's
so that's dope. You know what I mean? And here's the thing, too, right? If what I'm doing now, like we were off for what 2-3 years.
Yeah.
I've been creating content for that time. I've been talking to people. I've been making connections. So yeah, I'm trying to do shit a lot differently. We're doing stuff with schools now. We're doing stuff with fucking other TOs around the country, other TOs out of the country. We're fucking already talking to Japan and other people. I'm talking to people in Florida. I'm talking to people in Texas. I'm talking to people in North California that wants to bring people that are in Vegas. So you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, what I'm trying to correct all the errors. Mm-hmm. So this past 2 or 3 years have not spent, refining my craft.
I think one thing to look forward to is the fact that there's just in general less in-person events.
Yeah.
So you probably won't have to navigate that.
There was a festival of Fits,
double booking type shit that
Yeah.
happened.
There was a festival of festival of Fits that happened the other day, and there was another one in fucking February. One that happened, there was 200 and some odd people that wasn't marketed well. They said, and then the one before that had 600 people, bro. You know what I mean? If we can get, if I get half of that to come to San Diego shit, that'd be dope. We had over 100. We had people from different countries.
There was that one. Did you go to that one brewery tournament?
Yeah.
The one that.
Yeah, of course.
That was.
I was a TO there. What are you talking about?
Okay.
I was the main TO. Me and Valle.
Wait.
Right, Valle, you didn't see? Because I was running around running this shit.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Do you remember how many people came to that?
Like 80 some odd people.
Was that 80?
Yeah,
You're trying to get 300. I thought that was a big turn.
Why? But my tournament, I had over 100 already.
Where?
The last one that we did.
Oh, the first one at the handlery?
No, yeah, the one that we did at the handlery had over 100 people there.
And then the second one had less because of Twitch.
No. That one that I'm talking about had over 100 people.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's what I'm saying. Like people.
What I'm saying,
players.
Listen, but what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hear me out. If you drop that price down and you find a sweet spot, maybe more people would come.
I get what you're saying, but dropping the price doesn't cover the cost of the event.
It's like if Netflix cost $30, it would have less people subscribe to it. Do you know what I mean? I'm serious.
I hate it here, bro.
No, you know what I'm talking about? You gotta find the value in making it more.
All right, so yeah, like Walmart, that shit.
It's essentially
Walmart, that
a
shit.
one-day
Walmart.
event.
But if it grows, I can make it too. I've already looked into that option. But here's the thing, right?
Once it becomes 2, you could graduate the price up to a 2-day event type.
I get that, but
yes, there's the outlier of fucking the West Coast Warzone, which it was a fucking badass event though. And that was in LA where they knew they were gonna get people to come, and they knew it had you're kind of treading this kind of more risky, more risk. You're taking more risks. So I'm
not taking. Here's the thing.
You're telling me you're not taking risks, motherfucker?
I'm always taking risks. We're
taking a huge fucking risk.
But here's the reality, right? Here's the reality. If I don't push the cost, the real costs, back onto the people coming to the tournament, I have to eat it, and I'm immediately taking that risk on.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is that you might eat it less. You know about economy.
Yes, I know.
You know economics.
Here we go again.
What I'm saying is,
I don't want to break it down like a scientist, but I know the science, and I'm stupid Rico, and I'm trying to relate with the people. I want to walk amongst you guys because I'm a layman. Get the fuck out of here, Rico. Get the fuck out of here, Rico.
You're doing that to fucking pee me now.
Yes, I am.
So, I know what you're doing, and I don't like it.
I don't like it. But just because you preface your shit with, oh, it's a skit or it's a bit, it's okay for you to do it?
I do like to dabble with bits and tricks. But no, listen.
Right, get the fuck out of here.
No, listen.
All right, chill out.
You might be able to kind of thread this more slightly less
What would the
expensive-
price point be for you to make it more realistic?
I mean, day of, I don't think you could go above $45. I think you make the pre thing not so much of a deal. You kind of make it.
If they pre-sign up for because the
you don't make it a 30% difference. You make it just like fucking 10% off of that, right? Or 15. You make it 35. But then day of 45, people will fucking. The San Diego people aren't gonna fucking pre-register anyways. You know that. You know that, dude. They won't pre-register anything.
It's kind of true.
Here's the thing, and this is the thing, right?
They won't stop watching a stream for long enough to go fucking pre-register for a fighting game tournament. They can't possibly take their dick out of their hand for long enough to fucking.
I don't think Amaranth will stop streaming long enough for them to
I'm serious. I'm just kidding. But it's like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like.
I do know what I'm talking about, and let me ask you this question realistically: is for a group of people looking like even Cody had said this shit to me. Man, keep on doing your shit for San Diego. If I'm doing this for San Diego is the last people to register. Do they give a fuck about me?
I don't take it personally.
I don't take it personally, but here's
bro,
partner, stop talking that bullshit. We put thousands of dollars into this shit to make it run and to make it work. You know this. You know this.
I also think you know this, and I think you know the answer to this. And it's just that's what the culture
that's what the culture is here.
Exactly, and you know that.
And I don't take it personally. But here's the thing. But
awesome.
it's not about taking it personally. But how do we bring our culture to another level where other people will look at us and say, "Oh shit, San Diego comes out in spades. I'm gonna come to this shit." And I'm gonna try to fuck those people up, and then they lose.
You really want the people to come out and just have fucking bulgogi and fucking have Korean barbecue catered at the place and like just be like, yeah, if you buy a plate, you get dude, it'll be a fucking clean shop, dude.
You can spend 40 and get in the tournament, or you spend 60 and get a fucking.
Yo, with the fucking Korean barbecue plate, bro. Yo, you can get the VIP ticket.
Just win your first match, flip a fucking.
I did.
Or if you, I'm serious. If you can somehow work in a 5% off coupon for people that go to the tournament to go to fucking to go to a Korean barbecue place afterwards, dude, you'll fucking.
I'll be the best.
Dude, you'll be like, you'll get you'll maximize. You'll oversee the maximum capacity for the video. They're
Big
just like,
son,
you have to shut it down. It's too big.
We gotta start turning people away.
I hate it here. But you know, that's a dope idea. That's a fucking. I'm gonna look into that.
No, it's a
real shit. I'm gonna look into that.
Grills, dude.
Bro, fucking ramen.
That's a freaking
Hot pot, dude.
Oh, hot pot, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit. What the fuck was that? You know what, Rico? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Rico.
That, or you have some financial incentive to people who haven't gotten Korean barbecue. It's like, if you can prove to me you haven't eaten Korean barbecue in the last 60 days, I'll give you $10 off your
God damn it.
God damn
That
it,
is fucking
Rico.
funny. That's funny, dude.
But here's the thing. Let's talk some real shit, right? I'm not gonna put any names on it, but let's say I get a real streamer to come out. You know how much real streamers cost, bro?
Fucking $20,000.
My nigga.
Yeah.
For real, bro.
Because
real,
some
bro.
fucking asshat paid that much one time.
I know. Now the market's
That's
changed.
real.
for
Yeah, it's
everyone.
like a fucking blowjob. It's like the only reason they charge that much is because fucking dummies are willing to pay that price. And you're like, all right, I'm
Bruh.
gonna turn my Andrew Tate mode on.
Now, but the market has changed, right?
Yeah.
And this is what we said in the beginning, where fuck, Meta won 250,000, bro. Dude won that money, bro.
But it really hurts because people used to stream for fun.
And
They would
now
just
it's
be
a
like, hey,
business.
man, I love-
But here's the thing, it's a
I
skill
love
now.
fighting games.
Rico, all right, I'm gonna ask you another question because I love this shit. I love fucking dragging you on your own show. Rico,
Yeah.
how much do you know about filming now and recording videos and buying the right speakers and microphones and the right apps to use and so on and so forth?
I know that I don't use the right shit.
In order to know that you don't use the right shit, therefore you have to know what the right shit is, correct?
Yeah, that's my answer.
I
I do know.
So
Yeah.
did you start off doing this?
That's a DSLR4 camera.
Yeah.
I'm using a Cam Link, which is like the poor man's fucking capture card for this type of shit. This is a microphone that shouldn't be used for this application, but I got it for free.
My man.
So I'm somehow making
Out here making it happen.
I'm making it work. Yeah, because technically in a podcast of this notoriety, we should all have our own Shure SM7B, but like a fist away from
Yeah,
our
we can
mouth
just
to have
re-fucking
optimal.
What is?
fucking-
Hold on, whoa. What did you say? Put what? What was it? The name of that design?
Shure SM7Bs.
Why do you know that from the top of your mind, Rico?
I know a lot of shit. I don't know.
I'm glad
Look,
that
you wanna
know
know
him.
why? No,
I'm
listen,
glad you've known him since he was a kid.
listen.
So that when I talk, you're like,
Listen.
Rico, he got your
Stop.
motherfucking
No,
ass.
fucking stop. I don't watch Twitch.
Right?
I don't listen to music. I don't.
Oh, you focus on your craft?
No,
Asshole.
I find it more entertaining to fucking read stupid.
You're
shit.
addicted to intelligence?
I'm not
Oh my
intelligent.
god.
I'm not intelligent.
I'm done. This is the hard stop. This is the hard stop.
What?
Rico, you are playing a video game, right? And you went back, you found something, you punished a move that was built into the game to punish moves. You're punishing the punish of a move that is auto-activated and it costs meter. Can we talk about it?
It's an option select, dude. It's just an option.
An option select is not a.
You play video games, you learn things, dude. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying that I mean,
Some people learn, some people don't ever learn, dude.
Right.
0-2.
Yo, we're 0-2 for life, bro. Yo,
You sign up
gotta
for
go.
that.
you know,
Yeah.
let's get another idea. Let's get some other TOs on here. Let's talk about the 0-2 lifers, bro. The fools that never make it out of fucking pools.
those are the best people.
They are.
They're the pod.
They're the backbone.
They're doing God's work.
Hey,
They're
listen,
doing God's work, man.
Listen,
Yeah.
they're the people that are being lied to the most, dude. I'm serious.
You're such an anarchist.
I'm serious. No, I'm
Bro,
serious.
change the name of this shit to like,
No.
what was his name? The guy with the face.
Serious anarchist.
I'm gonna create like a critical 0-2 theory and like have them like they're gonna like there's gonna
They're
be like
gonna
a
be an 0-2
grassroots
manifesto.
like overthrowing of the fucking the
If I don't get one win, this
winning tournaments is a form of personal property that people that go 0-2 don't have access to, and
It's a privileged lifestyle.
no, it's like
Winning at tournaments is a privilege.
I'm gonna fucking
Holy
I'm gonna make a fucking Marxian theory of on
Oh.
0-2 and
Oh my
people who win
god.
tournament. No, I'm just kidding. I joke.
This,
I'm
he is.
Yeah.
I call it now that he is, and I can't wait to read it.
I might do it actually. That'd be funny. It's like a bit, and somehow it catches on. They're like, we need to.
Rico.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the king of the fucking fools and
Just
shit.
like
And the king.
I was trying to explain
That's
something
funny.
to my wife too. Like
that's very funny.
when you see a tournament, especially from the outside, like she has no idea what's happening, and you just see somebody fucking steamrolling someone.
It's insane.
It's insane, and you're an 0-2, right? And I always tell her like the best thing you could ever tell somebody, but it'd be the fucking stupidest shit you could say to them. Just play better. And she would laugh. We just laughed about it because it's like that's almost like the thing you need to hear and the thing that pisses you off the most. Like, just play better.
But the thing is that, like, I think people. This is something that people don't realize, but there are just people that are going to be naturally better. They're leaps ahead.
Yeah,
they pick it up and they're like they're a savant. You know what I mean? They might even be technically on the spectrum a little bit. But
Ending Walker for sure is on the spectrum.
Yeah, but they're just good at it.
That fool says he sees frames.
Yeah.
Bitch, you're on the spectrum.
Yeah,
you're neurodivergent. You're operating on a different level than anyone else.
Yeah, well, he needs to go into some other fucking field.
Nigga, you need to go build rockets, bro. What the fuck you doing?
Not even that. I mean, like,
go figure out Star Trek.
Go try to figure out how to take the carbon out of the atmosphere. I mean, like, what the fuck are you playing video games for, dude?
You and Greta Thunberg need to go.
I'm serious. I don't want to pay for the AC cost.
You saw that new AC? Oh, yeah, let's not get into that, because I know you did. But yeah, bro, like, that's some real shit. I hear you, Rico, and I will take your counsel.
All I'm saying is that, yeah, I mean, we could talk about it off the record, but I mean, I would be more. I think people, they want to come in a little later and have it run fast.
And that's a new shit.
And things, I think maybe the OS would be to have maybe extra consoles that you can just, if another so don't bite off more, right? Make the brackets for a certain amount, and for some reason, if more people show up, then just add pools.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Don't try to,
What the plan is, right, is that I'm gonna do the brackets. The brackets and the schedule will be up like a week before the tournament, right? I'll give the option for at door, but it's gonna be the same brackets, and we're just gonna add you in at the fucking door, and then there's gonna be a hard stop, so the tournaments don't get fucked up, and then we're gonna, try to, post it up so people can see and all that shit. So could we transparency, you know what I mean? Push that shit, and then that's it. Then move forward and just try to get people the shit that they want and need. And fuck them, yeah, I gotta go. But yeah, so and that's it. We didn't talk about the Matcherino shit more. Let me get this out about art, because I'm gonna talk about it more on my podcast, my FGC. Economy
work it out.
So art, you can't take from the Matcherino thing. The Matcherino money isn't the pot. Yeah. The players provide information and provide money into the pot, and the skilled players attempt for it, and then we set the rules up for which they can take it out, which are governed by gambling laws, so no one can touch the pot. Mm-hmm. Donations, which is what's happening, that can be maneuvered a little bit, but within the FGC, because we fucking TOs are fucking Stockholm Syndrome motherfuckers and give people everything, and TOs don't get paid. Shut the fuck up, Rico. You spent thousands of dollars on fucking cabinets.
Stockholm Syndrome, that's a good,
that's you know what I mean? And so we do this shit, and what happens is the TO's supposed to get the money from the donation, not fucking art. Right? Mm-hmm. So Art had access to this shit, and then he moved it.
It wasn't under NYC Furby? Was it under Team Spooky?
I think it was under Furby's wallet. Mm-hmm. That's what the problem was. It was up on Bump Stream, too. Like, there are pictures of it
because he stepped down from doing it.
I gotta watch that.
No, they fired him.
Didn't Art...
Spooky?
Oh, Spooky.
I thought Spooky was like, yo, dude, handle this fucking baby.
No, Spooky went like overseas and was doing other shit. Not only Philippines, but he went to Japan more.
But recently. It was still his name and his fucking trademark.
Yeah, bro.
It's
like
a trademark, though.
DTN, right. Like DTN, Defender North. Defender North was run on Furby Stream. What came out in the stories is that, like, that was supposed to be on Spooky Stream. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, that was the one where they were doing all the PCs, and that was like the first tournament to do the PC thing.
Dog.
I remember.
Wasn't he working on that?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was also an ambassador there
because he was on
his
NYC
Twitter.
He's been trying to figure out the most.
He did.
Oh, he did. Yeah, the most optimized setup for playing games in a tournament and make it the cheapest and make it run the best.
Yeah, he did.
Dude, games run better on PC, dude.
For sure.
On PS4, I can't do combos.
Yeah.
If I play.
Let's talk about it, right? We got caught up in
one frame links after 5 years of not even playing Street Fighter 4.
Right.
I can get a counter hit jab into a fucking standing fierce, and I'm like, wait, what? On PS4, I would never.
Xbox, you can do it. Computer, you can do it. Why are we not talking about, like, if we want to talk about some real shit other than the fun shit that we just talked about for 2 hours, right? Why are we not talking about? And I know you don't like this person, but giving Valle flowers. Because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have had the Xboxes in tournaments. And then when fucking Sony got involved with Evo, people were like, oh, I don't want to buy the fucking converter, so I don't want to bring 2 sticks. I want to bring 1 stick and buck. Shut the fuck up. So now, here's the thing, right? I know for a fact, I said this. I was like, do not fucking do it. Stay with the Xboxes. Don't do it. The fucking frame rate is too fucking slow. They've changed fucking tier lists because of this shit. And now, look, we're in 2022, and what do you hear people saying across the board? Fucking PlayStation sucks. Yeah. We told you that shit over a decade ago.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't work that good. I mean,
we told you. Yeah. And then they're not, and that's the thing, right? I don't see Sony reps coming in going, here, flip this switch, do this shit, do whatever, it'll work more optimally. Yeah. No, it's a fucking culture member.
I don't think it can. I think it has too much like post-processing. It tries to upscale the image too much, and that's what makes it run.
But I don't know. But like they would know, right?
Yeah,
they didn't do some tests on this shit.
I don't know if you can. I mean, I think they did try to optimize it. It's not like the
where?
There something
on
you can
PlayStation?
Do? Yeah,
no, on PC you can fucking change.
Yeah. That's PC.
You can do it.
That's art. That's all of art's hard work. Like me personally.
No, I mean even like you can hack the game to make it run better if you wanted
on PC.
Technically, yeah, they modded older games to make them more like even for instance, someone redid the netcode for Street Fighter 5 so it would work better, and it's a mod.
Right.
Someone did it in like
Capcom didn't like that and fucking sent out a patch and fixed it.
Yeah, Capcom can fucking suck my ass for all I care. Yeah. Dude, these guys are fucking
they're good. But that's the thing, right?
But they are the same, dude.
The fighting game culture thinks that we represent everyone. We're not, bro. We're this small fucking chunk that actually markets the game for these developers, and we're not getting paid properly by the developers.
But we're different, though. We're not the same as like some other esports type thing. And I think we have to actually, there has to be a consensus that we don't really want to go esports. I think if we try,
that's where the culture
try to pave our own way, it might not be easy. It might not be as lucrative or whatnot. But
maybe I didn't hear you right. When you said we don't want to go esports, are you talking about keeping our money in house and supporting ourselves? Is that what you mean? Let me make sure I understand you.
I'm just talking about. I think the more money there's a spectrum there, right? Esports is big money, big what's it called? Big sponsors, big prize. I think in order to keep whatever
authenticity,
yes, and keep it as much as what we all come to like
know and
love, you can't particularly go that route. You have to try to keep it more grassrootsy, but just try harder and more risk, but more reward.
Amidst all this Arturo shit, I think it was Halloween or some fucking French player that said esports was a mistake.
100%.
That shit got popular, and I
have my own definition of esports. It's like that? it's racing to eventually hate the thing you once loved. That's like my definition of esports.
I've seen so many of those
like how fast
player profiles of esports League of Legends players that just become just the worst people to be around because of esports.
It's just
they care so much about winning that they stop treating people around them right.
It's like you don't. Weird. The thing is, so the reason why I always say like have a job that's different from the thing you like to do for fun is you want. The reason why it's fun is because it's a hobby, and you get your spare time, and you look forward to having this. Oh, I'm going to go play.
Break.
Yes, but if you make anything, say you love doing something for even if it was something you loved at one point and you keep doing it over 30 years. If it was a job you really liked, after 30 years of doing it, you're going to have fucking nightmares about it. It doesn't matter what it is.
Answering phones. You don't even want to pick up your regular phone no more.
My dad's
you won't even hear a phone ringing.
Your brain is like
what? You hear that about
like your phone's
drivers at Costco? Yeah. People keep getting hit by forklifts because they work around them so much they don't hear the fucking honk anymore, and they'll just walk out into the aisle and
like, really,
yeah, dude.
So I mean,
it becomes just a part of your everyday.
I think
that makes sense. That's
you have a job. You have a job.
Crazy.
You. I don't. This idea that you should like love your job and it should be something that's like, oh, it's fun. It's like, dude, that's not good for you. You should.
I think you should love doing a good job.
You shouldn't have like a meaningless job. You should find a job that's hard that has meaning, and then you'll feel good about it. And then what happens is you get your little time off. You save up your money, and you go do this thing, and it'll be funner than it would.
Yeah.
if you did you have more fun than these people that are stressed the fuck out because how are they gonna pay the bills? They can't win.
I'm not gonna pay for this flight. This fucking
all these fucking people lied to me. They told me I could do this shit for a living. What's it called? I mean, I'm just not lying to people, dude. I'm telling you the fucking God honest truth. Listen, don't try to play games for a living. It's not what you think it is. It's a fucking lie.
Here's the thing, right? I think that we betrayed ourselves in the way that we are, right? With this new era of being transparent and Smash at DG and these interviews that we've had. These people, these guys that come into the FGC do white papers. They do research. They study us. They study our nomadic behaviors. I remember Coach Steve. Coach Steve hasn't been paid by either DreamHack or ESL, one of the two, which are both correlated. But he hasn't been paid $1,600 for a win in over 90 days.
Well, dude, you were here. I was at the New Year's Eve party. You should have been there for this.
Yeah.
I know you're like trying to be friends with Maturino or whatever. I don't know if that's true, but what I'm saying is,
Just fuck it.
no, I'm serious. Gerald told us that he won a Third Strike tournament and he won over $100 on a Maturino pot, and he went like 5 or 6 months. He kind of forgot about it. He went back, and all the money was gone. If you don't pick it up, if they pay it out and you don't pick it up, they take like they charge you for holding it. And so in my mind, I was like, maybe Art was taking the money and putting it in his bank account so that Maturino wouldn't steal it from the people. I'm just kidding, but you know, no, I'm serious though. That's a true story.
Protecting the pot.
They take that money. He's like a mobster who's like, I'll protect you.
I'll hold it for you.
Give me your money. He's like a pimp. You know what I mean? He's like, hey, you can't be trusted with your money, girl. Like, I'll take care of you. We'll be driving in fucking.
Was it the professional with the?
Yeah.
Yo, let me hold your money, bro.
That's so real.
It's true, man. If you're some young kid, you can't fucking.
Bro,
that should be a product.
That's the issue.
We should handle young dumb people's money for them. Be like, hey man, can I get money so I can get some fucking food, some DoorDash delivered? Be like, hey man, this is like the third time this week. Like,
calm the fuck down.
I'll give you $7. Go to the grocery store.
This is the move I just figured out. There's a Panda Express up the street. Let's just switch it to pickup, so you're only spending $10 instead of $20 for a delivery. You know what I mean?
Dude. I know. I remember when Panda Express was $6.25 for a plate. It was $6.25.
Bro, I bought honey the other day. That shit was $22.
Holy shit, man!
It's bullshit.
Nah, shit's fucking out of control.
Shit is crazy. But yo, you gotta do me a solid, partner. I gotta hit it.
Sure.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Let's get it. All right. Well, let's just fucking sound off. Anyone have any last words or anything? You want to say something stupid?
Let's make fighting games great again, dude. That's all I have to say, dude.
Fighting games are something just so great, right?
Shout out to Taquito, dude.
Shout out to Taquito. But I found that because the community doesn't respect OGs, and look at what fucking Arturo does, right? Puss ass. Anyway, they need to follow OGs more. Because here's the thing, right? I found that the younger people are so cool and so dope, and their mindset is so different than my own, and they're so into new technologies that if they met with the OGs and learned from our experience and tied it to the fucking rocket booster and its technology that they have access to, shit would change the game. That's my real thought.
Okay. Well, I just want to. No. One thing that when I was sitting awake at 5 a.m. thinking about why Art did this, the thing that rang truest to me was that Nietzsche quote that is, "Don't fight monsters, yet you become a monster." And
I say it all the time.
If you gaze into the abyss long enough, the abyss will gaze.
You either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. That's it, bro. Real
That's
shit.
true.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do you? I'm talking Batman shit. Yeah. This one was like, you remember that Nietzsche quote? Like, get the fuck out of here,
dude! I made this tweet a while back, and no one. It was
because it was over their heads.
It was FGC is dead. We've killed it. Can we ever wash this blood off our hands? It's like the most famous fucking. It's a fucking. It's a Nietzsche quote. And it's very famous. And all I did was switch like 2 words around.
Yeah.
And like people were like, "You're gay." I'm like, "All right, this is like some fucking fire shit." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Rico is the best rapper in the FGC, but nobody understands it.
Better than
You're
rappers,
MF Doom, bro.
Stop.
You're MF Doom, bro. Nobody gets you.
I don't listen to music. I don't know what you're talking
Right,
about.
right.
Is this the guy with the fucking mask?
Yeah, right.
Fucking mask?
I don't listen to rap, dog. I don't listen to rap, dog. Remember you said
I was
that
listening
shit.
to that holiday fucking EP, that whole fucking
Yeah.
holidays, dog. It's pretty cool. It's just like a
MF
instrumental
Doom is-
fucking jingle bells, the MF Do songs and shit. I'm like, this is dope. This is
Well,
dope.
we got a heart out here, so we gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Thank you, David. Thank you. We'll talk again, maybe.
Yeah. Soon, yeah, I'll come back.
Yeah,
I'll come
maybe
back.
before your tournament we can try to.
Start putting away $1 right now.
Definitely.
$1 a day, bro.
Yeah,
You can
because
afford this
it's
shit.
gonna be $100 day off.
You never know, man.
And you need to save an extra $30 for Korean barbecue after.
Yo, I'm gonna bring that shit to the fucking tournament, yo. Get out of here.
Punch and bulgogi included.